Testing, testing. Looks like we're good. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope we are all doing well. Sorry for being a few minutes late tonight. Doing an early stream again here on Twitch. As always, I'm Ray Carcillo. We're going to do 3 games tonight. At least that's the plan. Finish up this series. Well, 2 games for sure. I'm leaning towards 3. We'll see if these two, how long these 2 take. Trying to sweep Cleveland in Cleveland. And then head to Pittsburgh for a short 2-game set. And then 4 games against Boston, but the Boston games will not be until tomorrow night for sure. But yeah, Garrett Cole, Zach Plesac will be the 2 starters in tonight's main event. Yankees have an off day, so I don't mind doing this a little earlier. We're going to probably be back to normal schedule the rest of the week. Probably most nights we'll go back to normal schedule. So, let's see. Yeah, the only big thing that just about puck drop is Game 4 of the Avalanche and Oilers. Yeah, Darkstroke, we're doing it. I put out the tweet that we're doing it early today, and then rest of the week we'll be back to normal time. So, all right, water's good. Everything's set. Let's go. Yankees versus Cleveland. Garrett Cole versus Zach Plesac. And even I got a few minutes late because I had to wrap up, so I had a phone call, of course. Right at 5 o'clock, I had a phone call. Because that's how it always just seems to go. But yeah, let's see. Everybody except for Kwang Young Kim, who went 3 innings in yesterday's game, should be ready to go out of the pen. So, I mean, I don't know, Darkstroke. I really hope the Rangers win. If the Rangers win tomorrow night, I think the Rangers win the series in 5. I mean, obviously, a lot comes down to Game 4 tomorrow. Do you go up 3-1 and have a chance to put the nail in the coffin, or will Tampa be rejuvenated after winning 2 in a row? I think that this whole series is going to be punch, counter-punch. And I think that, you know, obviously, can the Rangers counter-punch now that Game 3 loss? The Rangers played a terrible third period in Game 3 and let Tampa get back into this series. And can they shut down the momentum? Or are they going to let it roll over them until hopefully maybe they get to the Garden and get back on track? What's up, baseball fan? How's it going? I'm doing all right. Yankees versus Twins. I mean, I just put out a new State of the Yankees. You can get my thoughts there. But I think look, the Yankees got to keep winning series. Keep winning 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3. Yeah, no, I agree, Darkstroke. Like, I literally just said it. They got dominated in the third period. They looked sloppy. They looked sluggish. And by playing a poor third, they let Tampa not just get back in that game yesterday, but they're going to get back in that series. Shesterkin faced over 50 shots. He did everything he could. But they looked flat-footed, and they looked tired. So, hopefully, they'll be able to wake up and perform in Game 4 and take a stranglehold lead in that series, heading back to the Garden. Otherwise, if it goes 2-2, I think it's going to be a long series. I think it's going to go 7. But hopefully the Rangers win tomorrow night. Fingers crossed. Yep, Yankees been great. Baseball fan, 39-15. Best record in baseball. Again, literally just put it up on TikTok about a half hour ago. Brand new State of the Yankees. They need to make a move. They need to make moves. In my opinion, they need a reliever, and they need to fix the Hicks and Gallo situation. No, Darkstroke, that's stupid. That's not. Yesterday was not Shesterkin's fault. He faced 50 shots. Why would you put your backup goalie in? He gave up 3 goals on 50 shots. That's a ridiculous save percentage. No, yesterday they need the defense. That's on the defense yesterday, and the offense. It's not on Shesterkin. Let's see, righty Zach Plesac. Everybody got the day off, a couple of days off. So Belly back in the lineup. Garcia's been ice cold. Let's give him another day off for Conforto. LeMahieu, Moncada, Olson, Hicks. Belly will bat 5. Stallings, Conforto, Cabrera, Dominguez. Yeah, but I know that, Darkstroke. I know he's a good goalie, but this isn't like catchers in baseball. The starting goaltender for the Rangers is Shesterkin. Shesterkin should play every game until he can't. He looked fine. He was fine yesterday. It was not Shesterkin's fault. Relax. Georgiev only needs to go in if Shesterkin's getting blown out or Shesterkin gets hurt. Knock on wood, hopefully that doesn't happen. You don't change your goalies in the middle of a playoff series short of that, Darkstroke. That doesn't happen. The reason why Shesterkin got sat against Pittsburgh was rocking Shesterkin. And it got his head together. You don't do that. Shesterkin is not the problem with yesterday's loss. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to roll how we're going to roll with this lineup. We're going to put Conforto in right. And everybody else, pretty much business as usual. So, how are you all doing? Did you all have a good weekend? So, as it's raining here in Cleveland, Zach Plesac making his 18th start of the year, a 6-5 record, a 1.27 whip, about a little worse than 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. A lot of walks, about a hit per inning, and a 4.07 ERA. Yankees going for the 3-game sweep. LeMahieu hitting 280, 11 homers, 32 RBIs. Plesac, a fastball, changeup, slider, curve pitcher. And DJ takes one up and in, 1-0, and we are underway. After losing the first 2 games of this series, Cleveland's fallen to 500. Crunk, I started last week because I had some things going on, as this pop foul and I play one-on-one, and it seemed to do better for some folks, so I'm going to try and start mixing in earlier streams when I can, but this will be the only early stream of the week as I've got a lot of stuff to do. As this one line to right, that catch will be made by Reyes, one away. So this will be the only early stream of the week. Everything else normal time. As you look at the Yankee lineup, we just saw LeMahieu line out, followed by Yoan Moncada, Matt Olson, Aaron Hicks is your DH, Cody Bellinger in left, Jacob Stallings behind the plate, Michael Conforto gets to start in right, Oswaldo Cabrera is at short, and Jason Dominguez batting ninth and playing center field. Moncada really starting to heat up here for the Yankees. Very familiar with Cleveland, hitting 257. Hammers one on the right field line. Goodbye, baseball! Out in front on the changeup, but he got enough of it to hit a rifle beam, a laser beam, a rifle shot to right. His 13th of the year, and the Yankees take an early 1-0 lead. Holy cow, what a shot by Moncada! As I was just saying, Yoan Moncada heating up as a Yankee, and he watched it fly. 403 to right, 108 off the bat. Stream Lounge is on Wednesday, Darkstroke. We're doing Stream Lounge on Wednesday again this week. As this one popped out, I play 0-1. I am not going to be doing any 8 a.m. streams again because nobody watches them. Matt Olson hitting 324, 31 homers, 64 RBIs. But yeah, Stream Lounge will be Wednesday. Rest of the week, Darkstroke will be 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Correct. 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern, rest of the week. New game Friday is going to be new Mario Strikers Battle League. That's the new Mario soccer game. New game Friday, back this week. Everything else is baseball. As it'll be a 1-1 to Olson. And he's going to pop one up to left fairly deep because of the shift. This is going to be off the wall. Right off the base of the wall. A one-out double. A shift-beating double for Olson. His 15th double of the year. Now on a 10-game hitting streak with that opposite field two-bagger. Well, Darkstroke, you were the only one. You were the only one. Nobody else liked the morning streams, Darkstroke, from what I understood. So, Aaron Hicks hitting 307, 32 homers, 63 RBIs. Hammers one to fairly deep center field. Going back is Straw at the track. Will reach up and make the catch to rob Hicks of extra bases. Olson will tag and go to third. He hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark, and Aaron Hicks came within inches of his league-leading 33rd home run. Cody Bellinger, 19 homers, 51 RBIs, a 260 average. The wind blowing in from left. If it was blowing out, that would have been gone. As that swung and missed 0-1. Well, where were you guys when I did the morning streams? Because I don't remember you being there. It'll be an 0-1 to Cody. High and outside, 1-1. Also, the next couple of weeks is not the time to do morning streams just because of all the video game press conferences, as that's fouled off at the plate, 1-2. I'm not going to be competing against Jeff Keighley. The 1-2, skied to center field and fairly deep. Straw going back at the track again. Warning track power. Straw goes straight back to the 400-foot sign. 2 hitters in a row, but makes the catch both times at the end of a half inning of play, though. Yoan Moncada, his 13th of the year, gives the Yankees a 1-0 lead. So, Keeley's is on Thursday. Xbox is on Sunday. Limited run games was today, and there's a couple other ones throughout the week, couple of smaller ones. But yeah, Keeley's on Thursday, and the Xbox one on Sundays. Oh, there's a Sonic one tomorrow. There's a Sonic one tomorrow, as that's lined to first. Olson makes the play, 1 away. Sega's doing a thing with Sonic. We see the Guardians line up. Straw just lined out, followed by Rosario, Stanton in left, Reyes in right. Ramirez at third, Naylor's your DH, Male's your first baseman, Jimenez at second, and Austin Hedges behind the plate. No, Sonic the Hedgehog, Crunk. It's the Seattle Supersonics. If the NBA has its way, we'll never come back, as there's a strike, 0-1, because the NBA sucks. Rosario hitting .235, 7 homers, 33 RBIs. Jeff Keighley, Crunk, his Summer Games Fest, as this is punched to the right side. LeMahieu from the outfield grass fires the first 2 away. This has been the worst playoff year for basketball I think I can remember ever seeing. As Stanton now hitting .229 with 16 homers, former Yankee, stepping up to the plate, takes a strike, 0-1. Yeah, supposedly Keeley's going on X-Play tomorrow. His first time on X-Play in 17 years. As this is grounded to Cabrera. Throws it away. An off-balance throw. Stanton will reach on the error by the rookie shortstop. And that'll give Framiel Reyes with 13 homers and 31 RBIs a chance now. Hitting .251. Can Cole pick up his shortstop? Well, that strike definitely helps. 0-1. Now a backdoor, or a front door slider actually for a strike. 0-2. Now swing and a miss on a curveball out of the zone. Stallings gets an angle, fires the first, and that'll end the inning. So despite the error, Cleveland doesn't take advantage. We go top 2. 1-0 Yankees. As Jacob Stallings, 15 homers, 32 RBIs, a .241 average. He'll lead off here against Plesac. Yeah, that's not how Keeley spells his name, Crunk, because that's spelled off 0-1. The 0-1 to Jacob. Misses high, 1-1. The 1-1, fouled back out of play, 1-2. Yeah, Jeff Keighley is basically like the, I don't know, he's like the godfather of the video game industry. Everything's got to go through him now. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Plesac's first K of the day, and that brings up Michael Conforto, hitting .305, 18 homers, 27 RBIs. Takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Fastball, changeup, slider, curveball pitcher. Oh yeah, Rays David, I actually watched Hell in a Cell last night. It was disgusting. The good news is that from what I understand, that's swing and a miss, 0-2, is that he could not have made the injury any worse. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. As Plesac settling down nicely here in the top of the second. And that'll bring up Ozzy Cabrera, hitting .327, 15 homers, 32 RBIs. And he takes one outside, 1-0. But yeah, supposedly he could not make the injury worse, which is why he went through with it. It was up to his pain tolerance, and he wanted to go ahead with it. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Nobody from WWE made him go through with it. So, but it looked terrible. But it was great storytelling, easily the best match of the night, as that misses high, 2-1. It was a terrible pay-per-view. It was a glorified Monday Night Raw, except for the last match. As this one chopped to the left side, deep in the hole is Rosario. A Jetereskian throw, not in time. An infield single for Cabrera. Yeah, they said that Rays David, he's going to probably miss the next 6 to 12 months. He will be getting surgery, to my understanding. He's supposed to be on Raw right now, actually, but I don't know if he is. But they say he will get surgery, and he'll be out probably at least until the Royal Rumble. How convenient. As that's popped up to the foul side of first. Catch is made by Male. Yankees leave a man on, and we go bottom 2, 1-0 New York, as Jose Ramirez, hitting .302, had a homer in yesterday's game. Leads off against Cole and fouls a pitch off, 0-1. I mean, Darkstroke, he tore his chest tendon off the bone. Like, yeah, it's 6 to 12 months. That's inside 1 and 2. Darkstroke, yeah, Darkstroke, it's super bad. Like, it's that bad as this one. A hanger, hammered to right. Goodbye, baseball, and we are tied at 1. Cole hangs a curveball to Ramirez, his 20th of the year, and we are tied up at 1. I can't see him continuing to come out, Reyes David, with a torn pectoral muscle, as this one chopped foul, 0-1. As Naylor now at the plate. And he's going to sky one to left center. Dominguez, breezing over, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Now they bring up Luke Male, 1 homer, 5 RBIs, a 188 average. The first baseman today. Slings through a fastball, 0-1. I mean, the earliest I've ever heard someone coming back from this is 4 months, which John Cena did, but John Cena is superhuman. That's outside and misses the zone, 1-2, while I would not chase. What's up, Mel? How's it going? Swing and a miss, strike 3. Male chases the curve. Stallings tags him as he goes by, 2 away. Second K for Cole. Brings up second baseman Andres Jimenez. Takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Hammered foul out in front of that changeup, 0-2. Jimenez, of course, part of the Lindor trade with the Mets. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, strike 3. Cole gets his 3rd K, but Jose Ramirez ties the game at 1. The end of 2 full in Cleveland, dancing between the raindrops. It's 1-1. Thank you, Mel. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you for checking it out, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we need a reliever, and we need to fix the Gallo and Hicks situation. As being 0-1 to LeMahieu. Or excuse me, he's 0 for 1. The first pitch to LeMahieu's fouled back. And now it is 0-1. LeMahieu flew out to right in his first at-bat. Now takes one a little high, says the umpire. 1-1. Well, there you go, Reyes David. Yeah, that was probably, as this is foul back kind of play 1-2, a chance to keep heat on Rollins. But yeah, the fact that Cody's getting surgery on Wednesday, mark your calendars. I'm going to predict he comes back at the Royal Rumble. As LeMahieu chases one out of the zone, Hedges will fire to first to complete the play, 1 away. And now that'll bring up Yoan Moncada, who in his first at-bat actually hits better on the road than at home. But remember, most of those numbers were with the White Sox. Got his 13th homer of the year, his 6th on the road. RBI number 29 on the year in his first at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0. Moncada, a Cleveland killer for many years with the White Sox. Takes one low now, 2-0. I mean, that's the sad thing, Mel, is that, like, whoever wins, you know, is not going to do anything. But, I mean, it probably should be Rollins, right? I'll say Rollins, Riddle, or if Randy Orton can come back. Those are my top 3, as there's a strike with the changeup, 2-1. I think they're going to push Riddle hard, as this fouled back out of play, 2-2. I think Riddle's going to get a real big singles push now that him and Randy lost the tag titles. Swing and a miss. Moncada misses the changeup, 2 away. Plesac now has struck out 4 of the last 5 Yankees, and that brings up Matt Olson, who was stranded at third after getting a double in his first at-bat. First pitch from Plesac is popped fouling out of play, 0-1. I could totally see that, Mel. I think that's a very good storyline. I think that's a good call. As now Olson, oh, he almost took his head off. But because of the shift, Rosario's there. Backhands fires the first. Yankees go in order as we look at the Burger King fan cam. We go bottom 3, tied at 1. Well, yeah, how long is Randy out for? How long will Cody be out for? Austin Hedges, 11 homers, 29 RBIs, a 206 average. The number 9 hitter will lead off here in the bottom of the 3rd. And fouls this back out of play 0-1. A lot of injury questions. I mean, if they wanted to, I don't think they would, but, like, he's always Mr. Reliable. You could always just put it into Miz's hands. Miz can do anything. Swing and his miss, said the umpire. Said he went around. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 3. 1 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. That brings up Miles Straw, who lined out in his first at-bat to first baseman Matt Olson and takes a strike, 0-1. It's imperative to keep Straw off the base paths. He always keeps the pressure on opposing pitchers as he pops this up to Stallings, who makes the play, 2 away. And now they bring up Ahmed Rosario, who grounded out in his first at-bat to LeMahieu. He takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Another strike, this time on the inside black, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Another strikeout for Cole. Got him on the slider. And we go top 4. Still 1-1 here in Cleveland. Aaron Hicks 0 for 1, hit a long fly ball to center. That Straw caught against the wall as he fouls this back out of play 0-1. Leads the league in homers with 32. And Ham makes it number 33. This one to deep right field. Goodbye, baseball. Holy cow, RBI number 64. 419 to right. Aaron Hicks continues to absolutely demolish every pitcher he faces. And it's 2-1 New York. Goodbye, baseball. Now that brings up Cody Bellinger. Yeah, fastball right down Broadway, and Hicks did not miss it as Belly fouls back a fastball out of play 0-1. Belly also hit a deep fly ball to center in his first at-bat. 19 homers, 51 RBIs. Takes one low and outside, 1-1. Bellinger hit a grand slam last game. As that misses inside, 2-1. Plesac now up to 40 pitches here in the 4th. Another inside pitch, 3-1. Stallings on deck. It'll be a 3-1 to Belly. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. Count goes full, 3-2. Plesac gets the 50-50 pitch. The 3-2. High and inside, ball 4, so Bellinger will take his base. And now that brings up Stallings, who struck out in his first at-bat. Belly 1 for 3 in stolen bases this year. Stallings, though, pops up the first pitch. Hedges makes the catch, 1 away. And that'll bring up Michael Conforto, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Takes one high and outside, 1-0. It'll be a 1-0 to Conforto. Popped foul and out of play, 1-1. Just a bit out in front of that fastball as Plesac took something off of it at 92. Now a hanging curveball, but Conforto just missed it. 1-2. A little late on it, a little up on the towards the handle of the bat. As they check on Bellinger. Again, Bellinger 1 for 3 on stolen bases on the year. He'll swipe one occasionally. The 1-2, popped foul and out of play. Still 1-2 as that'd have been a good pitch to run on the changeup. And now 2-2 as that misses low and outside to Conforto. The 2-2 inside. 3-2. Count now full. Cabrera on deck. There goes Bellinger. The pitch chopped to the left side. Because of the runner being in motion, they'll stay out of the double play. Little hit and run action there for the Yankees. So it's a 5-3 ground out. Bellinger goes to second. 2 away now, though, here in the top of the 4th. That brings up Ozzy Cabrera, who singled in his first at-bat. Little infield single deep to shortstop. The first pitch from Plesac. Swing and a miss late on the fastball, 0-1. Now this one, chopped to the left side. Easier play for Rosario. Backhands, fires the first in time, and we go bottom 4 as the Yankees leave another man on. But Aaron Hicks also gives the Yankees another run. His solo shot to start the inning makes it 2-1 New York, going bottom 4. Giancarlo Stanton reached on an error in his first at-bat. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Now takes one inside, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he expands the zone, chasing that slider, 1-2. The 1-2 misses low. Stanton doesn't chase that one. The count goes 2-2. Now late on a fastball, but he fouls it back to stay alive. The count stays level at 2-2. Another slider pulled to the left side. LeMahieu to the left of second. Fires the first in time, 1 away. As the shift helps the Yankees out there. And that brings up Framiel Reyes, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He takes a strike in the inside part of the plate. 0-1. Changeup misses low, and the count levels at 1-1. Now late on a fastball at 97, Reyes fouls it off. The count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him on the slider. Strike 3, 2 away. 6th K for Cole. And that brings up Jose Ramirez, whose 20th home run of the year got Cleveland on the board. Made it 1-1 at the time. So he takes a strike there, 0-1. Ramirez, 45 RBIs now on the year. Takes a knuckle curve low, 1-1. In real life, actually, he leads the league in RBIs. That's a fact. Leads the American League in RBIs. That's swung on and missed, 1-2. Very good fastball there from Cole. Now he fouls a slider off at the plate, and the count stays 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him on the high fastball. Good morning, good afternoon. Well, actually, no, it was more than 3 pitches. My apologies. We go top 5. It's 2-1 Yankees. That brings up Jason Dominguez, 0 for 1. I don't know if you guys heard this, but John Sterling is going to start to be weaned off of Yankee baseball broadcasts in the second half of the season, as he's not going to make any road trip off the East Coast, as that misses inside 1-0. And it sounds like they're going to start working in guys like maybe like Ryan Rucco, or the Spanish broadcast announcer on the English broadcast. That's fouled off 1-1. So that's, I mean, it makes sense. Sterling's 83. He's starting to get up there in age. So as that's fouled back out of play, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Dominguez. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Smacked to the left side and through for a base hit. So Dominguez gets a leadoff single. And he will run. He is a very good base stealer, and that's why Plesac quickly checks on him. There goes Dominguez. The pitch is low for a ball, and Dominguez is easily in the second with, I believe, his 14th steal of the year. Even missing 55 games, Dominguez is only 6 off the league leader in terms of stolen bases. LeMahieu 0 for 2. Chance now to get at least the runner over to third with nobody out. Pops this one foul late on the fastball, 1-1. Good pitch to hit. As you see there now, Dominguez steals basically 7 out of every 8. LeMahieu chases the high fastball, and the count goes to 1-2. LeMahieu staying alive, spoiling that fastball. And again, LeMahieu late on the heater, fouls that off to the right side. And I think Plezak's staying with the fastball because LeMahieu having trouble catching up with it. I know he pulls this one to the left side. Dominguez is going to try to go to third, and he's going to be... that shouldn't have happened. As soon as that ball was hit, he should have gone to third, and I sent him, and for some reason the computer sent him back to second. So that'll go as a double play, a 5-3-5. You don't see that very often as we look back at Yohan Moncada's home run in the first. Moncada swings through a fastball, 0-1. Like, where that was hit, like, I don't know. As Moncada skies one to dead center field and deep. Straw again at the track, makes the catch to end the inning. So the Yankees threaten but do not score. And we go bottom 5. It's 2-1 New York. Is he coming back again, David? Maybe he's coming back because they need... Well, they need a body who can draw people to the pay-per-views. Because, again, Hell in a Cell, aside from the last match, was terrible yesterday. It's being 0-1 to Naylor. This is chopped to the right side. LeMahieu there. Fires the first in time, 1 away. Now that brings up Luke Mahle. 0 for 1. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate. Luke Mahle. That misses low, 1-1. Oh, so is he coming back for Owens? That would be a good rivalry. Cena versus Owens were some good matches. So that's fouled back out of play, 1-2. Or maybe, he's talked publicly about wanting to fight Theory. Cena said that he wants to come back to face Austin Theory. That misses high, 3-2. So maybe Cena comes back for the U.S. title again. I'd be all right with that. As this one popped up to left, Bellinger coming on. Makes the catch, 2 away. Well, that's what I said in the State of the Yankees Dark Stroke is that, you could put Andahar, Devi Garcia, and Hicks or Gallo in a package and get yourself an upgrade in the outfield. You take care of a couple of problems and having these dead weight guys on the roster. As there's a strike, 0-1. Andahar does deserve to be at the big league level. He does. Gallo and Hicks, this is why I even said it on Twitter, and people are like, I told them I just cut them. Because their roster spots are more valuable than they are at this point. As this one ripped to right, Conforto coming on. Oh, and he drops it! Conforto drops it! They may give him a hit on that, but that should be an error. A low sinking line drive, but they do give him an no, they don't. They give them a hit. That's a hit. The error is still on Cabrera. I don't agree with that at all, as that brings up Austin Hedges. To me, Conforto's got to make that play. There's a strike, 0-1. And yeah, Mel, it would be massive for him. Theory beating Cena, that makes him. That would make him the next guy, of the generation. That's in the dirt, blocked by Stallings, 2-1. Yeah, Matt, I saw that. Guy makes the playoffs 6 years in a row with a roster that's getting worse and worse every year. Yeah, I don't think it's on the manager as much as it might be on the GM, as that misses low, 3-2. Miles Straw on deck. This is fouled back out of play, still 3-2. Another foul ball. Hedges stays alive. That misses high, ball 4. So again, you have to wonder, is Miles Straw now the Yankee killer, 0 for 2 tonight? Takes one up and in, 1-0. If that drop in right did not rattle Cole any, as there's a strike at 1-1. Now a slider, popped foul. Conforto won't get there, 1-2. Strike three, frozen with the curveball at the knees. Straw can't believe it, but we're going top six. Yankees still up 2-1. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, FaZe, but, like, yeah, I mean, the Yankees right now, they look like a steamroller, right? But, you know, you got to remember they split with Tampa, you know, who's probably really the only good team they've faced in a while. They lost 2 of 3 to Chicago. The next month, as I said in the State of the Yankees, they got to keep winning series, right? It's going to be a real test for them. Sweeping the Tigers and sweeping an Angel team who I said was going to come down to earth, as that's grounded to the right side there. Rosario makes the play because of the shift, 1 away. As Aaron Hicks, you look back at his solo home run in the 4th, that right now is the difference in the ball game. But they're finding ways to win. They're beating the teams they're supposed to beat. They're finding ways to win. The pitching has been unbelievable. If they can get consistent offense, yeah, they're going to be tough to beat. As this is fouled back out of play, 0-1. But, I mean, you got to be feeling good, right? We're at the 1/3 mark of the season, and we're 39-15. Like, as that misses outside to Hicks, 1-1. The 1-1, pop fouling out of play, 1-2. But look, to me, you got to take 2 of 3 in Minnesota. You got to take 2 of 3 from the Cubs. Like, that misses outside. If you don't, honestly, if you don't even outright sweep those teams, right? Like, could the Yankees win the next 6 games in a row? Yes. Will they? I don't know. As this is smacked towards center field, but right at Miles Straw, who makes the catch 2 away. Aaron Hicks hit it right on the screws, but right at Straw. Thanks, Darkstroke. I appreciate it, buddy. As Cody Bellinger 0 for 1 with a walk today. Steps up with 2 outs and no one on. And chops this right back to Plesac, who flips the first in time, and that'll end the inning. Yankees hit the ball well, but nothing to show for it. We go bottom 6. As Ahmed Rosario 0 for 2 will face Garrett Cole, who's averaging about 12 pitches an inning, as this is down the left field line foul, 0-1. Well, no, exactly, Mel. Like, in my mind, we should sweep the Twins because they're the Twins. But they're better than they were last year, as that's when I miss 0-2. Really the past couple of years. As this one up the middle is a base hit, Dominguez will get it in quickly. But you got to win. To me, you still got to take 2 out of 3. You got to take 2 out of 3. And that brings up Giancarlo Stanton, who takes one inside, 1-0. Now a strike with the changeup, 1-1. Misses inside, 2-1. Now a backdoor slider as Cole hung one, got away with it. And now the 2-2. Hammered to left field, a hanging curveball. Goodbye, baseball. A 2-run bomb for Giancarlo Stanton, his 17th of the year. And Cleveland takes their first lead of the day. It's 3-2. It wasn't a terrible curveball, but definitely got too much of the plate. And that brings up Framiel Reyes. You wanted that about 3 inches lower. As there's a strike to Reyes, 0-1. Now a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-2. Third time through the lineup is a killer. And now this one lined to LeMahieu, 1 away. Yankees going for the sweep. Cleveland looking to salvage the last game of this 3-game set as we look back at Jose Ramirez's home run in the 2nd inning that made it 1-1. And that misses outside, 1-0. There's a strike with the changeup, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 to Ramirez. Outside with the curve, 2-1. A 3-1 as that misses low and away. Josh Naylor on deck. There's a strike now with the fastball and the count full. 3-2. Now a slider punched foul, still 3-2. Ramirez 1 for 2. Also struck out in his last at-bat. Fouls off a fastball there, making Cole work. Might help get to the Yankees bullpen as this is chopped foul. 3-2 still. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Cole's 86th of the day. Popped up to left, fairly deep, but Bellinger has a beat on it. Drifting to his right because of the shift, makes the catch, 2 away. And that'll bring up Josh Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. Takes a strike, 0-1. So the difference in the game right now, each team with 2 home runs, but the difference is that there was a man on base for Cleveland second, as Cole will find it, flips to first, just gets Naylor to end the 6th. Giancarlo Stanton gets a little revenge against his old teammates, and we go top 7. It's 3-2 Cleveland. Yeah, isn't he still hurt phase, or is he back? As Stefan coming out of the pen, his 19th appearance of the year, a 4 ERA, a 2-0 record. As Jacob Stallings, 0 for 2, will lead off.
Leading off on the Yankees, the catcher, Jacob.
Drew Steckenrider warming for the Yankees. Looks like he'll come in and pitch the 7th, especially with an off day tomorrow. As Cole goes 6, gives up 3. And Stallings, little dribbler back up the middle. A faster runner would beat this out, but with Stallings, plenty of time for Rosario, 1 away. Oh, he's got COVID? Oh, what a shame. As Michael Conforto, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out, now steps up. So Plesac leaves in 6 innings, gives up 2 runs, 2 solo home runs, as Conforto takes a splitter for a strike. 0-1. Trevor Stefan, a fastball slider splitter pitcher. Conforto fouls that fastball back out of play, 0-2. The 0-2, smacked up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. So Conforto reaches on a 1-out single. And that'll bring up Ozzy Cabrera, who's 1 for 2 with a single today. As Conforto hits a frozen rope back up the middle. Cabrera 1 for 2 with a single, is a good bunter. And it looks like he's bunting for a base hit. This is going to be a tough play for Ramirez. Fields fires the first, pulled him off the bag. Will that go as an infield single? I think it should. And it does. So an infield single, and now that brings up Jason Dominguez, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a stolen base. Got thrown out at third on a ground out, as that's fouled back out of play, 0-1, trying to get there from LeMahieu. A single here would tie the game back up. A double would give the Yankees the lead with Cabrera's speed. As Dominguez pulls this one foul, 0-2. Dominguez not really a double play candidate. A good hitter with runners in scoring position. Swing and a miss, though, on a splitter. Strike 3, 2 away. And now it's up to DJ LeMahieu, and Sam Hentges comes in for his 34th appearance of the year, a 6-4 record. Hentges, we saw earlier, a fastball, curveball, slider, sinker pitcher. Fouled out of play by LeMahieu, 0-1. Hentges can dial it up to 97. The 0-1 to DJ. Inside outed, back to second. Catch is made on a humpback liner. The Yankees leave 2 on. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. As we look at the Burger King, Taco Bell, Panda Express fan cam. Yankees down 3-2. As Drew Steckenrider making his 35th appearance of the year, a 2-1 record. 1-0 as a Yankee, 10 saves, 1 of them as a Yankee, and even 2 ERA. Luke Mahle, the first baseman, will lead off and take a strike, 0-1.
The first baseman, Luke.
Now that misses low, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-2. The 1-2, low and outside, 2-2. Fastball popped up off a third. It looks like this will reach the camera well. The count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss on a changeup, strike 3, 1 away. Good pitch there by Steckenrider. And that'll bring up Andres Jimenez, who's 1 for 2 with a single.
The second baseman.
Really should have been called an error on Conforto, as that's line foul 0-1. Now this is chopped foul 0-2. The 0-2. Little dribbler back to Olson. He'll flip to second rider, covering, 2 away. And now Austin Hedges 0 for 1 with a walk. Fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. A rare walk for the catcher, as that's chopped foul 0-2. And now little dribbler back to second rider. He'll field. Oh, he's going to throw it away. Hedges reaches on an error by Steckenrider, his first of the year, and now that brings up the ever-dangerous Miles Straw, who takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. I mean, I think our rotation's already very solid phases. This is chopped to LeMahieu. He'll go to first in time. We go top 8. Cleveland doesn't take advantage of the error. Yankees still down by 1. I think our rotation's already pretty solid. We need relievers, honestly, as Yohan Moncada now batting from the right side for the first time today. As Chad Green warms, looks like he'll come in for the 8th. Yeah, like, I don't think we need Frankie Montas at this point. Like, before the season, I thought we did, but, like, as Moncada fouls off a fastball, 0-1. I mean, and Oakland probably wants too much for him anyway, as that's outside, 1-1. Pathetic crowd here in Cleveland, but most of that's because of the rain, as Emmanuel Clase and Brian Shaw warming in the Cleveland pen. Yankees hung a loss on Clase earlier in the year. The 1-1, chopped to the left side. Tough play. Rosario deep in the hole. Fires the first. Just in time, says the umpire at first base. And we're going to challenge. I think Moncada might have beat that out. And that would be huge to have an infield single here to start the inning. Oh, he's out. Oh, no, he's safe. They said he was safe. Man, that was close. Matt Olson now 1 for 3 with a double. Here's a double play candidate. And Matt Olson! Goodbye, baseball! He's done it again! Holy cow, his 32nd of the year! RBI 65 and 66. The hottest Yankee delivers in the clutch. An infield single, a 2-run bomb, and a 4-3 Yankee lead as he meets Hicks and Moncada at home plate. And the dugout is jumping here, and Francona can't believe it. Matt Olson, Matty Olson, a 2-run bomb in the top of the 8th. What a shot by the Yankee first baseman. No doubt about it. 430 to right, 108.6 off the bat. And that'll do it for Henches, as in comes Nick Sandlin for his 29th appearance of the year. 0-2 out of the pen. Hicks back to the left side against the righty Sandlin. Fouled back out of play, 0-1. So Steckenrider in line for the win, Henches in line for the loss, as Hicks swings and misses on a sinker, 0-2. The 0-2, low and inside, 1-2. Slider, sinker, fastball pitcher. The 1-2 to Aaron. Hammered foul. Slider just got in on him enough, and Hicks was out in front. Another 1-2, low and outside, 2-2. And now Hicks beats the shift with a solid single to left as he splits the third baseman and the shortstop. So another single here. The Yankee offense coming alive against the Cleveland bullpen. Bellinger 0 for 2 with a walk. Was stranded on second base. Takes one inside, 1-0. Oh, yeah, his swing is so good in the game phase. So good in the game. Hicks off of first. Honestly, Hicks' swing in the game is great. It's in real life that sucks. Is that? Oh, what a play there by Male. Bellinger hit it on the screws, but right at the Cleveland first baseman, who turns around for the sweep tag on Hicks. That's just bad luck there if you're a Yankee fan. And that brings up Jacob Stallings, who's 0 for 3. He grounded out in his first at-bat, or his last at-bat, excuse me. And now fouls off a slider here out in front, 0-1, as Sandlin pulled a little string on that one, only 78. The 0-1, chopped foul. Again, Stallings out in front of the breaking pitch, 0-2. The 0-2 to Jacob. Smacked down the left field line. Oh, he's starting to time up that slider a little better. But still foul. Now this one out of the zone. 4 straight sliders. Stallings is susceptible to the breaking pitch, but Sandlin so far not be able to put him away. As now 2-2 as the power sinker misses outside. And there'll be a 2-2 to the Yankee backstop. Another foul ball out in front of the slider again. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Finally got him on a slider. Strike 3. We go bottom 8. But Matt Olson, his 32nd home run of the year, makes it 4-3 Yankees as they retake the lead. And Chad Green now comes on. His 27th appearance of the year. 1-1 out of the pen. 1 save, 11 holds, a .35 ERA. He's going to have 2 runs on the year, only 1 of them earned. That brings up Ahmed Rosario, who's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored, and he's going to smack this to right center field, and this is going to split the outfielders. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Conforto will field. Rosario thinks about going to third, but with nobody out, and Conforto's got a solid arm. He'll hold at second with his 19th double of the year. And now here comes Stanton, whose 2-run home run in his previous at-bat gave Cleveland the lead. And now he's going to line this right to LeMahieu. Rosario gets back, 1 away. He hit it right on the screws, but right at DJ. Yeah, that was a fastball right down Broadway, but Green 96 got away with it as Reyes fouls one back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1, chopped foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss, pulled the string on that nasty curveball. 2 away as Chad's Uncle Charlie gets Reyes. And now the ever-dangerous Jose Ramirez, 1 for 3 with a fly out to left, a strikeout, and a solo home run. Takes one outside, 1-0. Now a fastball low, 2-0 to Ramirez. Curveball in the dirt. Stallings blocks it. Rosario stays at second. Count 3-0, and it looks like Green's just going to pitch around Ramirez. Oh, he chased the high fastball, 3-1. Well, how about that? Now hammers one foul, 3-2. Yeah, in the dirt. Blocked. Stalling. Oh, Rosario, why are you trying to go to third? It was a walk to Ramirez, the pitch in the dirt. As we look at the Burger King fan cam, Rosario tried to get to third, but with 2 outs? Stallings guns him down. We go top 9. As Emmanuel Clase comes in, 2-2 record, 4 blown saves, a 2.76 ERA. Just getting some work in as it's been a while. I mean, that's a great question, FaZe. I really don't know off the top of my head who the best relievers in the game are that aren't already Yankees, right? So, as Gallegos will start to warm for the bottom of the 9th. Like, I like to look at, like, some of the guys I got in the game. I like to look at Steckenrider. Look at what Seattle has and stuff, right? Like, see what, some teams out west, what their pieces are, as that misses low, 1-1. Clase easily hits 100. No, Mel. As this foul back out of play, 1-2. I'd have to really look at the numbers, FaZe, and I haven't, admittedly, I haven't looked at relievers much. And swing and a miss. Good cutter there from Clase, one away. Ozzy Cabrera 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. Maybe coming out of that slump of his. Average back up to 332. Swings through a cutter there at 101. Cabrera is the guy, one of the guys who got the Clase in that loss earlier this year. That's fouled back out of play, 0-2. Cabrera's single tied it, and then LeMahieu doubled, and Cabrera scored from first to win the game for the Yankees. And now a little blooper to the left side. It's going to be a tough play for Ramirez, but he makes it just in time. 2 away on a soft roller there by Cabrera, and that brings up Jason Dominguez, who's 1 for 3 with a single back in the 5th. Yeah, no, we should, if we could, we should trade Chapman with them. Like, is that swung and a miss 0-1? I'm so done with Aroldis Chapman, especially with how good Clay Holmes has been. The 0-1 to Dominguez. Chopped foul, 0-2. Yeah, but we're not going to trade with Toronto, FaZe. Not when Toronto's in second place, as that misses inside 1 and 2. Right, like, that's the thing. Like, yeah, I can think of some good relievers off the top of my head, but they're not going to be trade partners with the Yankees. The 1-2, fouled off to the left side, still 1 and 2. You know, Pittsburgh would be a good trade partner, but, like, they're going to want a lot for, like, some of the guys that they got in their pen, as that misses high 2 and 2. You know, we already robbed them of Clay Holmes. The 2-2, inside out into left field. Coming on is Stanton. It's a base hit. Another single for Dominguez. He's considered good, Mel, but I don't know why. LeMahieu 0 for 4. A rough day in the leadoff spot for the Yankee second baseman. There's a pitch out to check on Dominguez from Clase. It'll be a 1-0 to DJ. Yeah, no, Clay Holmes is the real deal. Agreed 100%. He should be the Yankee closer, as that's fouled back out of play. A 1-1. And popped him up. Late on a slider. Jammed him a bit too. Male near the Yankee on deck circle. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Yankees leave another man on. We go bottom 9, though. Giovanni Gallegos trying to keep his perfect record intact as he comes on for the save. Gallegos, his 29th appearance of the year, 1-0 out of the pen, 24 for 24 in saves, 35 strikeouts, 6 walks. It's almost a 6-to-1 ratio, and a perfect 0 ERA. No runs, no earned runs in 26 and a third innings pitched. Josh Naylor 0 for 3 will lead off and fouls the first pitch back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 is low, 1-1. Now that misses high, 2-1 to Naylor. There's a strike in the outside black. Good changeup there by Gallegos, 2-2. Oh, and a slider. That slipped out of his hand. The count goes full. Molly on deck, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him at 96. 1 away. I agree, FaZe. I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to make Schmidt, with Loaizaga hurt, Green out for the year, I think they're trying to make Schmidt and King like the 7th and 8th inning guys now. As this one skied to right, Male first pitch swinging, Conforto there. Backs up a step, makes the catch, 2 away. And the last hope now for the Cleveland Guardians is Andres Jimenez, 1 for 3 with a single tonight. Takes a strike 0-1. It really shouldn't have been a single. That's the one that's the ball that Conforto dropped. That misses outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 1-2. Cleveland down to their last strike. Swing and a miss, got him on a back foot slider, strike 3. The Yankees win. They sweep the Cleveland Guardians and win the season series 4-2. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Garrett Cole gets a no decision. Steckenrider improves to 3-1. Henches drops to 6-5. Gallegos save number 25 and has yet to give up a run in now 27 and a third innings So the Yankees will now have an off day. Matt Olson with a double and a 2-run home run. No surprise, he's the player of the game. Streckenrider pitched a nice 7th, gets the win. Sam Hentges gets 1/3 of an inning pitched, gives up the 2-run bomb to Olson, takes the loss. Three home runs for the Yankees. One of them had the man on base, though. Ooh, we're going to have stuff to open later. So it'll be an off day now for the Yankees. Streckenrider's ERA now under 2. Very nice. And now it'll be Zach Thompson versus Brandon Woodruff. That's right, Yankees again. The Yankees didn't have a game of Memorial Day this year, and the Yankees, well, now actually that's not true. I think the Yankees do have a game on the 4th of July now, because I don't know if you guys heard the Yankees. So you know the Yankees will have 7 games they have to make up from the lockout, right? 3 against Houston, 4 against Texas. The 4 against Texas will be played over the last 3 days of the season now in October. The 3 against Houston, I'll tell you right now, looking at the calendar. One of them will be on the, I believe it's the game on the 4th of July. I could be wrong, but it's not the 4th of July game. It's the game against Boston. It's the game after Boston. But I'm pretty sure Yankees are going to go Cleveland, Houston for a game, and then Pittsburgh for 2. Or, you know what, or it could be wrong. It could be the 30th. Actually, I apologize. I think it's the 30th, the day off on the 30th. They have to play Houston, then they go Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Boston. It's one of those things. And then they play a doubleheader against Houston on the 21st after the All-Star break to make up those 3 games against Houston. So Yankees have a weird 1 game against Houston in here, and then a weird doubleheader on the 21st. It might be the 30th. Somebody might need to check me on that, but anyway. Brandon Woodruff, Zach Thompson. Yeah, we saved. The Yankees head to Pittsburgh. PNC Park, a beautiful stadium for a horrendous team and an even worse city. Because of the off day, the Yankee pen is perfectly fine and ready to go. Everybody's fresh, as is the lineup. Of course, with no DH anymore, Hicks continues to play here in the National League. LeMahieu, Moncada, a few guys who are cold on the bench, unfortunately. But yeah. LeMahieu, Moncada, Olson. We'll put Garcia back in at... we'll put Garcia back in at right. We'll move him down to the 5 hole. We'll move Hicks to 4. Bellinger will bat 6. Stalling 7. Cabrera 8. And then Dominguez 9 is the plan. I think that's the move. I think we move Garcia down in the lineup just a little bit because he's still cold. And all these other guys starting to heat up here. And they'll face Zach Thompson, the righty for Pittsburgh. So, 2-game set here in Pittsburgh. The Yankees 67-19, Pittsburgh 29-56. Yankees are now on an 11-game winning streak. Almost ended yesterday or 2 days ago, but Zach Thompson making his 18th start of the year, a 3-4 record, a 2.55 ERA, and 99 innings pitched, well under a hit an inning, whip just over 1, a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. DJ LeMahieu hits much better at home than on the road, hitting 275 overall with 11 homers and 32 RBIs. Thompson, a cutter, fastball, curveball, changeup, sinker pitcher. And the first pitch to DJ is on its way. And he's going to smack this right back up the middle. That's going to be a leadoff base hit. So LeMahieu sends that cutter back from whence it came. And now that'll bring up Yohan Moncada, whose average is up to 260 now. as he's been heating up for the Yankees. First pitch from Thompson is chopped to the right side. And oh, what a nice play there by at second base. They'll get the lead runner. Moncada too fast. But they do get LeMahieu at second as Michael Chavis there makes the play. But Moncada reaches on the fielder's choice. Needed to pull that another foot to the right side. And then instead that brings up Matt Olson now with a man on and a man out. Hitting .326, 32 homers, 66 ribbies as that misses outside 1-0. Olson now on a 10-game hitting streak after having 2 hits there in the last game against Cleveland. Wind blowing in from right field. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on a high cutter, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on a low fastball, 1-2. Thompson uses primarily location. He won't blow you away. If he's lucky, he tops out at 94. That was 91. The 1-2 to Olson is low, 2-2. Good take of the cutter there. So LeMahieu singled. Moncada replaced him with via the fielder's choice. It's called strike 3 on the inside black. Olson can't believe it. That was a borderline pitch if there ever was one. But called strike 3 by the umpire. And that'll bring up Aaron Hicks now hitting .310. Had a couple hits in yesterday's game as well, or the last game I should say. As a broken bat pop up to third. Brian Hayes is there. Brian Hayes makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Yankees leave a man on. We go bottom first. No score here in Pittsburgh. As Brian Hayes hitting .302, 11 homers, 36 RBIs. Much better in the game than in real life. Will face off against Brandon Woodruff. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. So Brian Hayes now pops this pitch up to Olson, makes the catch on the humpback liner, 1 away. We'll now take a look at the Pittsburgh starting lineup. We just saw Hayes, followed by Ben Gamel in right, Brian Reynolds in center, Yoshitomo Tsutsugo making his season debut at first, Matt Frazier in left, O'Neal Cruz at short, Michael Chavis at second, Roberto Perez is your DH, and Henry Davis behind the plate. Gamel, 4 homers, 21 RBIs. He's been around actually, Gamel, now that I think about it, hitting .238. I think he's spent some time in Cleveland, I think, because that misses inside 1-0. Now 2-0 as the changeup misses outside. 3-0, a rare 3-0 count from Woodruff. Seems to be overthrowing just a little bit, as there's a strike with the fastball, 3-1. There's a strike with the changeup, 3-2. The payoff pitch to Gamel is chopped to first. Olson there takes it himself, 2 away. Good job there by Woodruff to bounce back that at-bat, and that brings up Brian Reynolds, 11 homers, 42 RBIs, a .298 average, and also on a 10-game hitting streak. He takes a strike, 0-1. Reynolds, a great player and a terrible team. That's fouled off to the left side, 0-2. You can pitch around Reynolds if you need to, and usually win a lot of games still against Pittsburgh. As Olson will have another chance, gets chopped to first, takes it himself, and we go top two, excuse me. No score. Avi Garcia hitting .308. Will lead off here in the top of the second. Fouls off a low cutter, 0-1. Garcia in a bit of a struggle lately. 19 homers, 37 RBIs though. A bit of an offensive slump. The 0-1, fouled back out of play, 0-2. They play him to pull to the left side. When he's on, he will go to the right, though, and take his base hits. The 0-2 to Avi. Hammered to left field. Coming on, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. Garcia, that should be a hit, as it kind of just fell in there. Now they're going to give it an error on Matt Frazier. It's amazing. Our guys don't get errors, but their guys, so Garcia reaches on the error. Bellinger now hitting 2-3. Garcia has good speed. He's not much of a base stealer, though. There goes Garcia. The pitch is high to throw down the second, though. Not in time. Avi gets his first steal of the year. If you're not going to check on him, again, he's got good speed. I think he's now 1 for 4 on stolen base attempts. It's also a good chance to test out the catcher. So now Bellinger hitting 257. 0 for 3 with a walk last game. Fouls off a fastball, 1-1. Belly has good power, 19 homers, 51 RBIs on the year. Pops him up, though. Couldn't even get the runner over to third. Chavis makes the catch, one away. Just got under that one. And now bring up Jacob Stallings, former Pirate, kind of returning home. 237 average, 15 homers, 32 RBIs. Trying to pick up that runner over on second. The first pitch from Thompson is outside, 1-0. Stallings 7 for his last 25. That's a 280 average. So he got into a real bad slump, too, in the beginning of the season, as this was swung on and fouled off on the left field line, 1-1, well out in front of it. He kept that fair. Well, it's 1-0 Yankees. He hit it real well, though. The 1-1 to Stallings. Chases a cutter, 1-2. And now this one fouled straight back. Still 1-2. Was just a little late on it, was Jacob. And the 1-2. Popped him up. Got under a cutter. High cutter. Tsutsugo down from first. Makes the catch, 2 away. And now bring up Ozzy Cabrera, hitting .330 on the year. 15 homers. 32 RBIs. The first pitch fouled back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. So Garcia reached on an error. He stole second. And he's still there now with 2 outs. As Cabrera just got a piece of that cutter and fouled it off. The count goes to 1-2. What's up, Young? How's it going, buddy? The 1-2. Fouled back out of play. Another good cutter there from Thompson. Cabrera stays alive. We won the first game 4-3 after a nice comeback. Capped off by Matt Olson, 2-run homer. This is punched to the left side. Cruz fires the first. Got him. And that'll end the top of the second. So again, the Yankees leave a man on. We go bottom 2. Still no score here in Pittsburgh. As Yoshitomo Tsutsugo, I believe, making his first at-bats of the year for Pittsburgh. And he pops this foul on the left field line, 0-1. Former Ray, if I remember correctly. Swinging and a miss down a fastball, 0-2. The 0-2. Fouled back out of play, still 0-2. Good slider there from Woodruff. That's become kind of a put-out pitch for him. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the curveball, 1 away. Oh, man. That sucked if you went to the game and then it got rained out. I remember... Well, I don't want to get too into it, but I remember how bad it was. I went to a Yankee game once, and it got rained out. As Matt Frazier now, the left fielder, hitting a .148. Swings to a fastball, 0-1. 3 homers, 15 RBIs. Very much learning on the job is Frazier. As there's a strike, 0-2. And now this popped up to right field. Long run for Garcia. Can't make the catch. He hit it in no man's land. Did not get the good wood on it at all. But jammed him with the inside slider, but he hit it right in a perfect spot. And now that brings up O'Neal Cruz, who takes a strike. Ooh, they called a ball. Excuse me, 1-0. Well, that's cool, Young. Cruz, 9 homers, 31 RBIs, a .234 average. Takes a strike, a 1-1. Now chops the ball foul at the plate, 1-2. Curve in the dirt, 2-2. There goes the runner. The pitch is grounded to first. Olson Only play is to take the play at first. So Frazier moves to second. 2 away, though, here now in the bottom of the second. That brings up Michael Chavis. 9 homers, 31 RBIs, a .222 average. Takes a strike at the top of the zone, does Chavis. 0-1. Now this fouled back out of play, 0-2. Chavis strikes out a lot. Woodruff would love one here. And he gets it. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. As Woodruff gets out of a little mini jam, we go top third, still scoreless here in Pittsburgh. Yeah, he's supposed to be a monster, Matt. Like, and Pittsburgh is just letting him rot right now in the minors. As Jason Dominguez, 14 stolen bases, 17 runs, a .313 average, 6 homers, 13 RBIs on the year. First pitch from Thompson to Jason. Swing and a miss on an inside cutter, 0-1. Dominguez had a pair of singles against Cleveland. Maybe a week and a half in the franchise, Mel, as Dominguez fouls this back out of play, 0-2. So after this, we got 6 more games on the road, then 6 games at home, and then it's the All-Star break. The 0-2 smacked to the right side, but he got underneath it. The right fielder out there makes the catch. 1 away. That's Ben Gamble again. Yeah, Young, I don't blame you, man. It's a mistake, in my opinion. As LeMahieu 1 for 1 with a single back in his first at-bat, was erased on a fielder's choice. That misses high, 1-0. It'll be a 1-0 to DJ. Smack to the left side and through for a base hit. So LeMahieu's second single of the day. Somebody's seeing Zach Thompson pretty well. And that'll bring up Yoan Moncada, who's 0 for 1. The first pitch. Swing and a miss. Good curveball. Might have been foul tip, but still 0-1. Moncada, 13 homers, 29 RBIs. 3 of those homers and 4 of those RBIs as a Yankee. He's gotten the average up to 259, though, hitting much better as a Yankee overall. The 0-1 misses high, 1-1. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Acquired after the Lindor injury, as that's chopped foul, 1-2. Lindor blew out his knee, so the Yankees sent 3 prospects to Chicago for Moncada, a AAA outfielder and 2 AA players. Is this a slow roller? Back to Thompson. He'll go to second for 1, on to first. It's a double play. 1-6-3. The Pirates turn the inning-ending double play, and we go bottom 3 now. Still no score, as the Yankee offense is struggling here in Pittsburgh. It's July something, Matt. It's Roberto Perez. Now 1 homer, 10 RBIs, a .269 average. Look, whatever the first game up is the Yankees play against. I want to say it's July 5th. I think it's July 5th that we're playing right now. As there's a strike to Perez, 0-1. Perez, former Guardian, chops this foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him on the inside fastball, 1 away. Henry Davis now hitting .237. Takes a strike, 0-1. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Perez is the DH, normally a catcher. That missed outside, 1-1. Yes, we just had Monday, July 4th, we had off, Matt, yes. As this is fouled back out of play, 1-2. It's a Tuesday, July 5th in Pittsburgh. As this is hammered foul, 1-2 to Davis. Now this one, little dribbler back in front of the plate. Stallings will field. Fire to first in time, 2 away. Now that brings up Ke'Bryan Hayes, who's 0 for 1. He lined out in his first at-bat to first. Fouls this back out of play, 0-1. Now another foul ball as the count goes to 0-2. The 0-2, chopped foul. Hayes stays alive. Woodruff looking for that put-away pitch. Curve in the dirt, 1-2. Another foul ball. Hayes late on the 99-mile-an-hour bullet from Woodruff. Swing and a miss. Got on the changeup that time. And we're going to go top 4, still scoreless here in Pittsburgh. A typical Brandon Woodruff start as he gets no run support. Matt Olson 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Will lead off here against Zach Thompson. And hammers one on the right field line, but this will slice foul and reach the seats, 0-1. Olson hitting .325 now on the year after that strikeout in the first inning. Now chops a curveball foul, 0-2. Thompson trying to jam him. Wind blowing in from right tonight. The 0-2, way outside, 1-2. Good take there by Olson. Thompson only at 36 pitches. Very economical so far, even with some traffic on the base paths. That double play last inning helped. As that misses low and in, the count goes to 2-2. The 2-2 to Olson. Late on the cutter, strike 3, 1 away. As now the sun might be having a little bit of an effect here, as that batter's eye is where the ball's coming out of. It's very sunny there. As Aaron Hicks 0 for 1. Swing and a miss on an inside cutter, 0-1. Hicks on an 11-game hitting streak. Olson on a 10-game hitting streak. As this is hammered foul. Hicks out in front of that cutter, 0-2. Strike 3 called at the knees. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away. And now that brings up Avi Garcia, who reached on an error in the second, then stole second. He was left there. That's where he was left. First pitch from Thompson is outside, 1-0. You see they play him to pull to the left side. It'll be a 1-0 to Avi. Make it 2-0 as that misses outside again. Thompson being careful with Garcia. Garcia does have 19 homers on the year. As this one, a little dribbler down the left field line, foul. Or third baseline, I should say, 2-1. Kind of a swinging bunt there. The 2-1 to Garcia. Swing and a miss, chase that cutter, 2-2. It'll be a 2-2 to Avi. Outside, count now full as he lays off the curveball. Bellinger on deck. Bellinger popped up in his first at-bat to Chavis at second base. The 3-2. Popped foul. Garcia staying alive. And we'll do it again. It'll be another 3-2 payoff pitch. Hammered to left field and fairly deep. Going back is Frazier, looking up, it's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Garcia's 20th of the year, RBI number 38, 405 to left center, 102 off the bat, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead in a big way. Finally, somebody gets to Thompson. Garcia worked a hell of an at-bat, and the 8th pitch, he let it fly. Well, a lucky fan out here in Pittsburgh gets a souvenir. Actually, looked like a Yankee fan caught it. It's only a 6-hour drive from, like, Jersey to Pittsburgh, so no surprise. Bellinger 0 for 1 now. Steps up to the dish. Takes one outside, 1-0. 50th pitch of the night from Thompson is now on its way. The 1-0. Bellinger fouls it back and evens the count up at 1-1. The 1-1 to Belly. Smacked foul. 1-2. Tried to go the other way with that outside cutter. Not a bad idea, but didn't get the execution. The 1-2. Smacked up the middle, but because of the shift, right there is Cruz. He makes the catch on the humpback liner, and that ends the inning. But Avisael Garcia, his 20th of the year. We go bottom 4. Yankees now up 1-0. That's a big way to get out of a slump, my friend. Ben Gamble now, he's 0 for 1. He grounded out to first in his first at-bat. Fouls off a fastball. 0-1. Now swings through an inside fastball, 0-2. And now a backdoor slider is popped up to left center. Dominguez racing to his right, makes the catch, 1 away. That brings up Brian Reynolds, who also grounded out to first in his first at-bat. The only real threat in Pittsburgh's lineup. That misses inside, 1-0. Now there's a strike with the changeup, 1-1. The 1-1 is low, 2-1. Now there's a strike on the outside black, 2-2. Good pitch there from Woodruff. Now this one chopped to first again. Olson will win the race to the bag, 2 away. Now that brings up Tsutsugo, who struck out in his first at-bat. His first at-bat of the year, playing first base tonight. Takes a strike, 0-1. Now that misses low, 1-1. Now fouls off a fastball, 1-2. Now a little dribbler just got a piece of it as it kicks foul. 1-2 to stay alive. Slider backs him off the plate, levels the count up at 2-2. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him at 98. And we go top 5, 1-0 Yankees. Stallings popped out in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1. First pitch from Thompson is chopped foul, 0-1. The 0-1, chopped to the right side. Tsutsugo there makes the play, flips to Thompson covering, 1 away. Nice play ranging to his right there by Tsutsugo to rob Stallings of a base hit. Now that brings up Ozzy Cabrera, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Cabrera hitting .329 on the year, 15 homers, 32 RBIs. Fouls off a high cutter, 0-1. After these 2 games, the Yankees will head up to Boston for the first time this year, as the 0-1 fouled off at the plate, 0-2. And then come home to face Boston and Cincinnati before the All-Star break. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him on a low cutter. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, strike 3. And that'll bring up Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 1. He flew out to left in his first at-bat. Or right. He flew out to right, I think. As this one hammered to center, Reynolds going back, still back, on the track, will make the catch to end the inning. Yankees go in order, 1, 2, 3. We go bottom 5 as we look at the Burger King Taco Bell Panda Express fan cam. It's still 1-0 Yankees, as Matt Frazier got a bloop single, the only hit for the Pirates thus far, back in the second inning. Takes a strike at 100, 0-1. Now fouls off a fastball, 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Got him on the curveball. Pulled a string, 1 away. And that brings up O'Neal Cruz, who grounded out to first in his first at-bat. It was a hit-and-run grounder, so there was no double play as that misses outside, 1-0. Frazier went to second, where he was left. As there's a strike, 1-1. 60th pitch of the day from Woodruff is smacked to left field, fairly deep, slicing away from Bellinger. That's going to be a base hit and 1 hop over the wall for his 16th double of the year. Again, the wind, I think, as the wind is blowing in from right, might have got a hold of that and helped hook it to the left and away from Bellinger. That brings up Michael Chavis now, who struck out his first at-bat. And he's going to bloop this towards center field. Dominguez coming on. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. A shoestring catch for Dominguez. That ball kind of just took a nosedive off the bat. But Dominguez made up for it with that great speed for the second out of the inning. And now that brings up the DH, Roberto Perez. He takes the ball high, 1-0. Now a strike at the knees, 1-1. The Stalling says that was a good pitch. Now a changeup chopped foul. The count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the slider, and Pittsburgh leaves another runner in scoring position. We go top 6. Still 1-0 Yankees. DJ LeMahieu 2 for 2 with 2 singles. It was a race on a fielder's choice and a double play each time. The first pitch from Thompson is high and outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to DJ. Smacked fouled on the right field line. This will reach the seats, or the netting in front of them, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Tried to get the cutter to come back, but couldn't do it. Thompson doesn't usually go more than 6 innings, so he's starting to get a little gassed, you can tell. As the 2-1 is smacked right to second, Chavis is there. Fires the first, in time, 1 away. Good pitch, good swing, good play in the field. Yohan Moncada 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts. That one was a double play, and one was actually he reached on a fielder's choice. First pitch to Moncada. Good cutter, comes back and gets the strike zone, 0-1. Moncada on an 8-game hitting streak himself, all of those with the Yankees. Almost his entire time as a Yankee, he's been on a hitting streak, as this is fouled off 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Moncada. Swing and a miss, chases a high cutter around the eyes, 2 away. And that brings up Matt Olson, who's 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. And it looks like a couple of Yankees just not seeing the ball great from Thompson. I mean, he has a 2.55 ERA for a reason, as Olson fouls that back on a play, 0-1. Olson now at 174 career home runs. The 0-1 to Olson. Late on the fastball, 0-2 as he fouls it back out of play. And you get 85 cutter, 85, 85, 85, suddenly 91. It's just a little bit faster, and it's enough for you to just foul it off. As Olson spoils that cutter, still 0-2. That was at 86. The 0-2, smacked on the right field line, still 0-2. As Thompson only threw that cutter at 83, almost like a change cut. Now that misses outside. There's your changeup, 1-2. You see there, for the most part, pretty economical. A little trouble in the 4th when Garcia got his home run, but otherwise, Thompson's been solid. As Olson spoils that one, the count's still 1-2. Now that misses inside, 2-2. Olson, this will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat, making Thompson work a bit. And hammered down the right field line. That's one way to keep the hitting streak alive. Goodbye, baseball. Matt Olson, a solo home run, has now tied teammate Aaron Hicks for the league lead with 33. RBI number 67. That one all the way up the stands, almost out of the stadium. It's 2-0 Yankees on the back of 2 solo home runs now. What a shot by Olson. He made Thompson work, made him work, and then got one he could handle. 410 off the bat, 111 into the stands. 410 feet off the bat, 111 miles an hour. Aaron Hicks 0 for 2. Fouls this back out of play, 0-1. Also has a hitting streak going. has struck out and lined out. So the Yankees now up by 2 here in Pittsburgh. The 0-1 is outside, 1-1. Double barrel action now warming for the Pirates. Solometo and Banda, Anthony Banda warming. Pirates would love to see Thompson get through 6. As this is fouled off at the plate, 1-2. Who, Olson? Olson's a menace? Maybe. The 1-2, swing and a miss, got on an outside cutter, strike 3. But the Yankees get another run. Matt Olson, his 33rd of the year. And at the end of 5.5, we go bottom 6. Yankees up 2-0. Henry Davis, 0 for 1, will lead off here against Brandon Woodruff. Takes one inside, a 1-0.
The catcher, number 67.
Now a strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1 outside, 2-1. That's hammered foul, 2-2. Yeah, Matty Olson. 70th pitch of the day from Woodruff is chopped to first. Olson there takes it himself, 1 away. A lot of ground balls to first base today. And that brings up Brian Hayes, hitting an even 300. He has struck out and lined out to first. He takes a strike there, 0-1. It's now 3rd time through the order for the Pirates. This is fouled back out of play, 0-2. Just got a piece of that slider to stay alive. Another 0-2 to Hayes. And that misses low, would not chase, 1-2. Now this one skied to left. Bellinger to his right, or to his left, excuse me, my right, his left. He makes the catch, 2 away. A little off the end of the bat there. That brings up Ben Gamble, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out to right. I believe it was to right. That misses outside 1-0 and a ground out to first. So that swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1 to Gamble. Chopped to first again. Olson there, takes it himself. And we go top 7. This might be a record for ground balls to Matt Olson. Yankees up 2-0. As Anthony Solometo, his 4th appearance of the year, a 4.26 ERA and 6 1/3 innings pitched. He will face Avi Garcia, who got the Yankees on the board with a solo home run in the 4th. Solometo, a fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. First pitch to Avi is hammered towards right center field and fairly deep. Everybody going back. Catch is made on the run by Gamble for the first out of the inning. Nice play there by Gamble. Garcia starting to get back in that groove, starting to move the other way. That ball was opposite field, but Gamble was able to run it down for the first out of the inning. And now that brings up Cody Bellinger, who chases a slider, 0-1. Belly hits lefties okay, but obviously hits righties much better. And as I say that, Bellinger says, oh, I hit lefties fine. Goodbye, baseball! His 20th of the year. The American Nightmare strikes again. His 52nd RBI. And it's 3-0 Yankees. 3 solo home runs. As Bellinger touches home plate. And the Yankees have a 3-0 lead here in Pittsburgh. What a shot by Belly. A changeup down and in. And Belly just drops the barrel head on it and says, see you later. Goodbye, baseball. Now that brings up Jacob Stallings, who's 0 for 2. And that's into the wind. Stallings fouls off a fastball, 0-1. He's popped out and grounded out in 2 at-bats. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 0-2. Solometo trying to keep it up and away from Jacob. As he spoils that fastball, foul, still 0-2. The 0-2. Smack to the left side, right at O'Neal Cruz. Fires the first, in time, 2 away. Second time today he's grounded out to Cruz. That brings up Ozzie Cabrera, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Batting from the right side, his weaker side. Swings through a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 to the Ozman. Smack towards right center field and fairly deep. Going back is Reynolds. Still back. It's off the base of the wall. Cabrera will pull into second with a 2-out double. His 8th double of the year. A couple of hits in that last game in Cleveland and now a double here. You wonder if Ozzie's starting to snap out of that slump. As Dominguez 0 for 2 now with a man in scoring position. Smacks this one towards right center field. And this is going to get down and roll all the way to the wall for extra bases. Dominguez has himself a double. The Baby Bombers, back-to-back two-baggers. His 3rd double of the year. His 14th RBI. And it's 4-0 Yankees. And that'll do it for Solometo, as in comes Anthony Banda now for his 30th appearance of the year. A 4.22 ERA, a 2-1 record out of the pen, an 0-3 record. LeMahieu 2 for 3 with 2 singles. And also a ground out to Chavis, a chance to pick up a ribby here. Takes one high, 1-0. Banda, if I remember correctly, former Blue Jay. Fastball, changeup, curveball, cutter. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Good pitch there. That curveball, the bottom just fell out of it, and DJ chased it. It'll be a 1-1 to LeMahieu. Smack towards right center field and fairly deep. Going back is Gammo. It's another double. This one one hop off the wall. Dominguez scores easily as LeMahieu replaces him at second base. His 15th double of the year, RBI number 33, and the Yankees are up 5-0 as they finally get to the Pittsburgh pen, and the game goes off the rails. Brings up Yoan Moncada now, who's 0 for 3 tonight. A chance for him to join the hit parade here in the 7th. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 to Moncada. Chop to the left side. Hayes picks it. Fires the first. Just got him by a stride. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. The Yankees, though, score 3 in the 7th and take a 5-0 lead here in Pittsburgh. As Brian Reynolds 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs to first. Takes a strike, 0-1. This is just like when Woodruff was with Pittsburgh. As I say that, though, Reynolds delivers this the other way. That's going to be extra bases. One hop off the wall. Bellinger gets it in quickly, and Reynolds has a leadoff double here in the 7th. His 10th double of the year. And that'll bring up Tsutsugo, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Now that misses just outside, 1-1. Another foul ball, 1-2. Curve in the dirt, blocked by Stallings. Reynolds going to third. He's going to be in there. Reynolds might have been off anyway. He got a great jump on that one. As Tsutsugo will ground this to the right side. LeMahieu is there. Yankees trade a run for an out. It's an RBI ground out for Tsutsugo, his first of the year. But Pittsburgh's on the board. It's 5-1 Yankees as Matt Frazier 1 for 2 with a single will step up to the plate now and pop this up to right. Garcia coming on. Oh, it gets by him. It got by him. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Dominguez will find it and get it back in. And it's going to be a triple for Frazier, his 2nd of the year. And now that brings up O'Neal Cruz 1 for 2 with a double. Takes one outside, 1-0, and an RBI opportunity for him. And he's going to ground it to LeMahieu, and it's another RBI ground out as Pittsburgh makes it 5-2. So an RBI for Cruz as Frazier scores. And that brings up Michael Chavis, who's 0 for 2. So a little bad luck here for the Yankees. And now Chavis! Goodbye, baseball! A wall scraper, but it counts just the same. And Woodruff, it's gone off the rails here for him in the 7th. Chavis' 10th of the year. A solo shot to left. And it's 5-3 Yankees. And now somebody will get up in the pen. Clay Holmes warming for the Yanks. Roberto Perez 0 for 2. Pops it up to right, and mercifully this inning will end for Woodruff. Garcia makes the catch. And we go top 8, but Pittsburgh gets those 3 runs right back. It's 5-3 Yankees at the end of 7. Matt Olson 1 for 3 with a solo home run back in the 6th. Will now face Anthony Banda. He fouls off a fastball 0-1. The 0-1 from Banda. Smacked foul 0-2. Giving an 0-2 to Olson. Swing and a miss. Got him with the inside fastball. Strike 3, 1 away. Now bring up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 3, batting from the right side.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
And Hicks back up the middle. That's a base hit. That'll keep his hitting streak alive. And a 1-out single for Aaron. That brings up Avi Garcia, who got the scoring started in the 4th with this solo home run on Zach Thompson. Clay Holmes looks like he will indeed pitch the 8th for the Yankees. The first pitch to Garcia. Hammered to left. If it's fair, it's gone. It's a foul ball. Just out in front of it. Almost had another. Hicks average speed off of first. The 0-1 to Avi is popped up to right, fairly deep. Gamble goes back a few steps, but he has room, makes the catch 2 away. And that'll bring up now Cody Bellinger, who had a solo home run last inning that made it 3-0 at the time. His 20th of the year, now average up to 258. First pitch from Banda. It's fouled off at the plate, 0-1. Cody just a little behind that fastball. The 0-1, smacked on the left field line. That's going to be a base hit as it rolls into the corner. Frazier will field it out there. Hicks will stop at third. Bellinger, though, picks up his 27th double of the year. And now that'll bring up Jacob Stallings, 0 for 3, a chance for him. And they're going to intentionally walk Stallings to get to the rookie Cabrera, who doubled in his last at-bat, and he's been red hot, or I shouldn't say red hot, but he's been heating up again. He doubled and came around to score. Can Cabrera deliver a back-breaking base hit here against Banda with 2 outs in the top of the 8th? The first pitch to Ozzie is chopped to the left side. They go to second for the force. That will end the inning. So the walk works as Banda gets out of a jam. Yankees still up 5-3 going bottom 8 as Clay Holmes comes on. His 29th appearance of the year, 1-1 out of the pen, a 2.1 ERA, 15 holds, 25 2/3 innings pitched. And it'll be Henry Davis, the catcher, 0 for 2, leading off. He takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. So that sinker came back and hit the outside part of the plate. Now that fastball misses just inside, 1-1. Now this one, chopped foul at the plate, 1-2. The 1-2 from Holmes. Just outside, says the umpire, 2-2. Now Davis stays alive as he fouls off a curve. The count still holds at 2-2. And now popped up to left. Bellinger Backs up a few steps. Has room. Makes the catch. One away. Jammed him with the fastball a bit. Now bring up Brian Hayes, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Flew out to left in his last at-bat. So Woodruff goes 7 strong, gives up 3 runs. Not his best start of the year, but far from his worst. As the 0-1 to Hayes is high, 1-1. Now this chop to the right side, LeMahieu from the outfield grass fires the first in time, 2 away. Now Ben Gamel 0 for 3. Just a little low, says the umpire, 1-0. Now a strike with the slider, 1-1. Now another strike with the sinker. The count goes to 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Gamel. Holmes pitching, and this is his former club. That club is this misses low, 2-2. The 2-2. Skied to right center. Garcia, moving to his right, will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3-8 for Holmes as he returns to Pittsburgh, and we go top 9. Yankees still up 5-3 as Aaron Fletcher comes in out of the pen. His 36th appearance of the year, a 7.83 ERA, a 1-5 record. Dominguez 1 for 3, a double, an RBI, a run scored. Meanwhile, the Yankee closer Giovanni Gallegos, another guy familiar with the Pirates from his time with St. Louis, starts to warm in the pen as he gets ready for the 9th if it stays a save situation. The first pitch from Fletcher to Dominguez is called a strike on the backdoor slider, 0-1. Fletcher, a sinker, slider, changeup pitcher. And now fouls off a sinker at the plate, does Dominguez, and the count quickly 0-2. It's Fletcher nibbling at the edges. The 0-2. Smacked on the left field line, just foul, still 0-2. Now Dominguez spoils another sinker, still 0-2. Another foul ball, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 to Dominguez. Another foul ball, this time to the right side. 7th pitch of the at-bat, still 0-2. Inside, 1-2. That sinker was way too off the plate. The 1-2. This is high and outside. Levels the count at 2-2. Now this will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat to Dominguez. And smacks this to the left side. It's going to be knocked down by O'Neal Cruz, but Dominguez too fast. Reaches on the infield single. And now that brings up DJ LeMahieu's 3 for 4, 2 singles, a double, an RBI. Smacks this to right, fairly deep. Gamel makes the running grab for the first out of the inning. He hit it well, but Gamel was able to run it down in the corner. Got a little too much air under it, and that brings up Yoan Moncada, who's 0 for 4 today. He's grounded out 4 times. They check on Dominguez, knowing that, and Dominguez likes to run. The lefty on the mound might not be so easy, though. And the first pitch to Moncada is hammered foul, 0-1. That was a good pitch to run on, too. Well, Moncada, 8-game hitting streak on the line. This will be his last at-bat, no doubt. I mean, unless Pittsburgh comes back to tie it and go to extras, but, we'll see. It'll be an 0-1 to Moncada. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Hammered up the middle and through for a base hit. Dominguez will stop at second. Reynolds has a good arm. So back-to-back singles here. And now that'll bring up Matt Olson, who homered back in the 6th inning. Made it 2-0 at the time. They check on... Oh, they picked him off! They picked off Dominguez off a second. Oh, Yankees trying... The double steal was on. Yankees trying to maybe get the runner over to third with 1 out. As Olson says, you should have just stayed put, kid. Goodbye, baseball. That might have gone out of the stadium. A 2-run shot to right. Olson now leads the league with 34 home runs. RBIs 68 and 69. Nice. And the Yankees are up 7-3. What a shot by Olson as he hammered it, and I think that hit the top of that fence there and bounced out of the stadium. It's 7-3 Yankees as Hicks swings through a slider. 0-1. That was the pitch to hit. Recognized it too late as Fletcher hung one. The 0-1, swing and a miss on a slider, 0-2. I mean, I get it. You're trying to steal a run. You're not thinking Olson's going to go yard again. As the 0-2 chopped up the middle, cruises there. Fires the first, low throw, good scoop, ends the ninth. The Yankees score 2 more. Matt Olson, another 2-run home run. And it's 7-3 Yankees. And Holmes will stay in there looking maybe for a 6-out save as it's no longer a true save situation. Reynolds 1 for 3, a double and a run scored. Takes one inside, 1-0. This would, of course, make it so that Holmes probably can't be used tomorrow. As this is chopped back up the middle, off the bag. It'll stay on the infield. A weird kind of seeing eye single there, but an infield single for Reynolds, and that brings up Tsutsugo. Had an RBI ground out in his last at-bat. Takes one low, 1-0. As that misses outside, 2-0. Now this is chopped foul, 2-1. So if Holmes comes up with that cleanly, I mean, obviously it's a different inning already as that's foul, 2-2. The 2-2 to Tsutsugo. Goes around, strike 3, 1 away. And now that brings up Matt Frazier, 2 for 3, a triple, a single, a run scored. He likes Yankee pitching. Swing and a miss there, though, 0-1. The 0-1. Little chopper back towards the mound. Tough play. Holmes only has 1 play at first. Got him. 2 away on the swinging bunt there. Reynolds goes to second, and that brings up O'Neal Cruz, 1 for 3 with an RBI double. His 32nd ribby of the year. Takes a strike in the outside corner. 0-1. Now that misses high, 1-1. Now that misses low, 2-1. That's chop foul, 2-2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Yankees up 7-3. Another foul ball. Holmes going for the 6-out save. He was on when it was 5-3. And then the Yankees scored 2 more as this is chopped to the right side. LeMahieu Fields fires the first. And that'll do it. Holmes comes home to Pittsburgh. And pitches a shutout the last 2 innings. Shuts them down the last 2 innings to pick up the save. Save the rest of the pen. That should be, yes, his first save of the year. Thompson falls to 3-5. Woodruff improves to 12-1. Do you guys want to see a third game or no? Let me know, yes or no. Let me know in the chat. Do you want to see a third game tonight or do we want to call it? So, some timely home runs from the Yankees. Some big doubles. And some good pitching. Thompson, a hard-luck loser, gave up only 2 runs in 6 innings. Woodruff gave up 3 in 7. But the Yankees piled on against the bullpen. Matt Olson, a pair of home runs here in Pittsburgh. Oh, we got more stuff to look at. So, third game. Everybody's calling for a third game. Okay. So it'll be Robbie Ray versus Jared Eickhoff. Eickhoff? Jared Eickhoff. Oh, the Royals want to make a trade. Chad Green. Wow. Wow. Actually, that's a lot, actually. Now that, huh. That is a lot for them. They'd be giving us... All right, so this Scott Barlow would obviously take over in the pen for Chad Green. Or actually, I could probably just flip him. Merrifield obviously is the key component of this trade because he can play everywhere. But he's not having a good year overall for Kansas City. He's been ice cold. And then obviously Amir Garrett, probably so obviously a lefty specialist, really. I mean, Chad Green is having a record year. He's at a 3.3 ERA. Again, he's given up 1 earned run in 27 innings. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I like Merrifield, but not for Chad Green. No, sir. So we saved the game. Clay Holmes picks up a 2-inning save after the Yankees get more insurance in the top of the 9th. Robbie Ray, 11-2 now. So the only person who can't pitch today, obviously, is Holmes. The rest of the pen ready to go. We're going to give Ozzie Cabrera the day off. We're going to give Bobby Witt Jr., I think, some ABs today. Try and keep him sharp. And then everybody else, Garcia had a nice night last night. We'll keep him in him right. Dominguez is fine, obviously. Belly's fine. You know what? Maybe we give Jacob Stallings the day off. We'll put Ben Rortvedt in today. Because why not? And actually, yeah, we'll have Whit bat 7th. We'll have Hicks. Yeah, I think actually giving Garcia some protection with Hicks behind him will do that. So, give Rortvedt the start tonight with Robbie Ray on the mound. Why not? Right? Dominguez will still be in center. Belly in left. Hicks is your DH. Olson at first. Moncada at third. Although, actually, Moncada had a rough night yesterday. Actually, maybe I give Moncada the day off instead of... Yeah, I'll give Moncada the day off instead of Cabrera. Cabrera did have that double yesterday. But we'll put Witt at third, Cabrera at short. He'll bat second. LeMahieu, Cabrera, Olson, Avi, Hicks, Belly, Witt, Rortvedt, Dominguez. So trying to keep everybody sharp here as we have a very deep bench now against Gerard Eichhoff. 1-4, a 4.53 ERA. So we'll get some ABs in here for some guys. Plus, Cabrera actually bats well out of that 2-hole anyway. The Yankees looking to sweep this little 2-game series here in Pittsburgh. They won the first game 7-3. Brandon Woodruff improved to 12-1. Clay Holmes got his first save of the year. It's a 12-game winning streak for the Yankees. Matt Olson continues to be red hot. Eichhoff making his 11th start of the year, a 1-4 record, a 4.53 ERA, about a 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, a whip well over 1, though. A lot of hits in 57 innings, not a lot of walks, though. LeMahieu hitting 280, 11 homers, 33 RBIs. Actually more power on the road, but less ribbies and obviously a much worse average. Eichhoff, a fastball, slider, curveball pitcher. 3-pitch pitcher, not a lot to him, not that fancy. First pitch fouled back out of play, 0-1, and we are underway. LeMahieu, 5 for 8 in his career actually against Eichhoff with 1 ribby. So I'm glad I made the start today for him. The 0-1. Smacked up the middle, slow roller. Cruz dives, knocks it down. But that should be an infield single for LeMahieu. So make it 6 for 9 in his career. And now that brings up Ozzie Cabrera. Wind carrying to left today, by the way. Cabrera swings and misses on a slider, 0-1. Cabrera 15 homers, 32 RBIs, a 329 average. Had a double and a run scored in yesterday's game. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. As he's trying to snap out of this little bit of mini slump. And that's going to be lined right to second. Nice play there. He hit it right on the screws, but right at Chavis, one away. As we look now at the Yankee starting lineup. So we saw LeMahieu, then Cabrera. He's followed by Matt Olson. Avi Garcia, who's 6 for his last 40, but had a big home run in yesterday's game. Aaron Hicks, Cody Bellinger. Bobby Witt Jr. gets to start at third today. Ben Rortvedt behind the plate. And Jason Dominguez batting ninth and playing center field. Matt Olson now. 328, 34 homers, 69 RBIs. He has just been hitting the ball a mile. He is locked in right now. And smacks this one to fairly deep left field. Going back, still back. It's going to be one hop off the wall. LeMahieu will go into third, but it is a double for Olson. Now a 12-game hitting streak. His 16th double of the year. As that hit off the base of the wall, and Frazier got it in quickly, but it did not matter. So now Avi Garcia hitting 307, a chance to bring a couple in with a base hit, or at least one with a deep fly ball. Fouls off a fastball there, 0-1. Pirates will trade a run for an out. Garcia, 20 homers, 38 RBIs. So even if he pushes it to the right side, he'll have himself a ribby. As he's going to go to the right side, and this is fairly deep, and this is going to be off the top of the wall. One run will score. Olson being waved home. They are going to get Garcia at second. So it'll go as a 2 RBI single as Garcia gets thrown out trying to stretch it into a double. Swinging and miss there by Hicks, 0-1, but Garcia now RBIs 39 and 40, and it's 2-0 Yankees. So nice play by Gamble there. Good relay to see that they weren't going to get Olson at the plate, hot on LeMahieu's heels, as that's fouled off by Hicks, 0-2. Hicks, 5 for his last 13. Has gone into a bit of a power outage, but his average has gone up as he takes that inside 1 and 2. A lot more singles and doubles and less home runs, but he's still getting on bases. That's up and in, 2-2. Hicks barking at Eichhoff, being like, away from the head, buddy. The 2-2. Chalk foul to the left side, still 2-2. And this one smacked to left. Long run for Frazier. It is going to be dunking down for a base hit. One hop over the wall. Hicks' 23rd double of the year. He extends his hitting streak now to 13. And that keeps the inning alive for Cody Bellinger, who had a home run in yesterday's game. 261 average, 20 homers, 52 RBIs. The first pitch is chopped foul, 0-1. Belly out, just a little out in front of that curveball. Just missed it. It'll be an 0-1 to Belly. Strike at the top of the zone. 0-2. Good pitch there by Eichhoff. One of the few he's made this inning. And it'll be an 0-2. Smacked foul. Bellinger just missed that curveball. Still a little out in front. 0-2. Eichhoff keeps hanging the breaking pitches. The 0-2. And Bellinger smacks it on the right field line. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to be played out there nicely by Gamble, but Hicks will score. It's an RBI single. Belly's 53rd of the year. It's 3-0 Yankees. And that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. now hitting 241. And he's going to sky one to fairly deep right. Going back into the corner, looking up. It's off the top of the wall. Witt will have a double. Belly will score from first. It's 4-0 Yankees. Witt's 11th double of the year, RBI number 19. And the Yankees now have sent up, this will be the 8th man to the plate. It's Ben Rortvedt hitting 203, 5 homers, 12 RBIs. And Rortvedt's going to get himself a base hit into the corner. It's a ground rule double, his 5th of the year. It's 5-0 Yankees. Rortvedt's 13th ribby of the year as this one hops into the stands. And that'll do it. Eichhardt goes 2/3 of an inning. Solamento coming in. He'll face Dominguez as the Yankees have sent 9 men to the plate. The first pitch to Dominguez is fouled back and out of play, 0-1. Dominguez is like, oh, you couldn't have left him in there for me? Come on, guys. So fastball, slider, changeup pitcher is Solamento, excuse me. And Dominguez skies one to left, fairly deep, but Frazier will have room. So the Yankees send 9 men to the plate and score 5 in the first. It's 5-0 New York. Pittsburgh just coming to bat. Brian Hayes hitting 297. Leads off against Robbie Ray. First pitch swinging, grounds out to LeMahieu. 1 away. That's what you like to see if you're a Yankee fan. 1 pitch, 1 out. As you saw, Hayes followed by Matt Frazier in right. Reynolds in center. Tsutsugo at first. O'Neill Cruz at short. Perez behind the plate. Chavis at second. It's actually Josh Van Meter in the left. And Diego Castillo is the DH with the lefty on the mound. Frazier, $156, 3 homers, 15 RBIs. Had a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Takes a strike there, 0-1. Now takes one inside, 1-1. Now this one popped up to right. Garcia there. Makes the catch, 2 away. Now that brings up Brian Reynolds hitting an even 300, 11 homers, 42 RBIs. Takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Reynolds far and away the best Pirates player. There's a strike, 0-2. Now this one, little broken bat dribble to the right side. LeMahieu will chase, fires, didn't get him. Reynolds too fast. Kind of had to avoid the bat there, as that's a broken bat infield single, and that brings up Tsutsugo now, who's 0 for 4 on the year. No homers, 1 RBI. Had an RBI ground out in yesterday's game. As he chases a slider out of the zone, 0-2. Now this one chopped to third. Witt backhands. Will fire to first, and that'll end the inning. So the Pirates leave a man on at the end of 1 inning of play. It's 5-0 Yankees. DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. That, of course, was against Eichhoff, the starter, who only goes 2/3 of an inning, as this is fouled straight back and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to DJ. Foul back out of play, 0-2. And really not a lot of home runs. No home runs that inning. Yankees scored 5 without the long ball. A lot of singles and doubles. The 0-2, swing and a miss. LeMahieu chases the high fastball, 1 away. And that'll bring up now Ozzie Cabrera, 0 for 1. He hit the ball hard, but right at Michael Chavis in his first at-bat. And now first pitch swinging, pops up the outside fastball. Tsutsugo down from first, makes the catch on the infield grass, 2 away. And that brings up Matt Olson, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. The first pitch, swing and a miss there by Olson on a backdoor slider, 0-1. The 0-1 to Olson. Swing and a miss on a slider again, 0-2. Yeah, a lot of singles and doubles, Rays, David. No long ball this game. I mean, not to say we can't, but obviously. I mean, considering the last couple of games have been home runs or bust, it's nice to see a bit of small ball here, right? As Olson chases one out of the zone. Nasty slider from Solamento. Yankees go in order here in the second. We go bottom 2, still 5-0 New York. O'Neill Cruz will lead off here against Robbie Ray. as this is grounded to first. Olson there, takes it himself, 1 away. Ray got spotted 5 runs before he even took the mound, as Roberto Perez 1 homer, 10 RBIs, a 262 average. Hammers one down the left field line. Goodbye, baseball. His 2nd of the year. RBI number 11. And Pittsburgh's on the board. It's 5-1 Yankees. As now that brings up Michael Chavis hitting 223. There's a strike. 0-1. Now swinging a miss on a changeup. 0-2. That's in the dirt. 1-2. Now backed off the plate with a slider. 2-2. Another foul ball there from Chavis. The 2-2. Chopped foul again. Making Ray work a little bit here. It's 3 straight foul balls. Swing and a miss. Got him on the curveball. 2 away. And now that'll bring up Josh Van Meter, hitting 303, playing left field today. Takes a strike. 0-1. Van Meter, 2 homers, 12 RBIs. Chops a changeup foul. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. So after the home run, back-to-back strikeouts for Robbie Ray, but at the end of 2 full here in Pittsburgh, it's 5-1 Yankees. Avi Garcia, 1 for with a single and a pair of RBIs, will lead off here in the top of the 3rd. Excuse me. The first pitch is pop fouling out of play, 0-1, as Solometo is being used to probably be the sin eater. Pittsburgh would love to get several innings out of him, as that misses up and in. 1-1. He has retired 4 straight Yankees, though. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. 1-2. Trying to jam Garcia up and in. And this time gets him more of the plate. This is chopped to 3rd, though. Hayes protecting the line because of the shift. Fires the first. In time, 1 away. Now that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Chops this to the left side. Hayes on a short hop fields it. Fires the first. 2 away. And that'll bring up Cody Bellinger, who's 1 for 1 with a single, an RBI, and a run scored. First pitch to Belly is inside, but he checked his swing. Went around, though, says the umpire. 0-1. Tried to check his swing, I should say. Good changeup there from Solometo. And now late on the fastball. 0-2 to Belly. Now pops him up. Foul ground. Long run for Hayes, but he gets there and makes the play, and the Yankees go down in order. 1, 2, 3. We go bottom 3. 5-1 New York. As Diego Castillo, 1 homer, 8 RBIs, a 233 average, will lead off here in the bottom of the 3rd and take a strike. 0-1. Now another strike at the knees. 0-2. Fastball misses high and outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good slider at the knees. 1 away as Reyes now struck out 3 in a row. DeBrian Hayes 0 for 1 with a ground out to first. Takes a strike. 0-1. And now a changeup misses low. 1-1. And now gets a hold of a hanging curveball. Goodbye, baseball. Ke'Bryan Hayes. His team-leading 12th of the year. And the Pirates claw back a little closer. It's 5-2 New York. Yep, curveball middle in. Now that brings up Matt Frazier, who's 0 for 1. There's a strike, 0-1. Robbie Ray has not been his early season dominant self. Obviously, he's been good enough to keep winning, and his ERA is still below 2, but swing and a miss there on a curve to Frazier, 1-2. But he has been a little more susceptible to the long ball lately. So that's fouled back out of play, 1-2. And now a slider outside, 2-2. The 2-2 is low, 3-2. Frazier not chasing. The dangerous Brian Reynolds on deck. Blew a fastball by him at 97, strike 3, 2 away. It's feast or famine right now for Pittsburgh. It's home run or strikeout. As Reynolds had an infield single in his first at-bat, so he's 1 for 1. He takes a strike, 0-1. Now chops this to LeMahieu at second. He'll field, fire to first, and that'll end the inning. But Pittsburgh gets another run. Ke'Bryan Hayes, his 12th of the year at the end of 3 full here in Pittsburgh. It's 5-2 New York. As Bobby Witt Jr., 1 for 1 with a double, an RBI, or run scored, will lead off here in the top of the 4th. First pitch to Bobby. It's a little roller to the left side. Tough play for Hayes. Fields fires the first. Got him. 1 away on what was basically a swinging bunt. But Hayes was playing in a bit, and that brings up Ben Rortvedt, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI double. Hayes well out in front of that change, or excuse me, Witt out in front of that changeup, swinging a miss there and a high slider. 0-1 to Rortvedt. The 0-1 to Ben. Chop to the right side. Chavis is there. Will fire to first in time, 2 away. And now that brings up Jason Dominguez, who's the first guy to face Solometo. Solometo's retired 9 in a row, so that's taken high by Dominguez. As I was saying, Solometo's retired 9 in a row since coming in for Eichhoff, who went 2/3 of an inning. So Dominguez fouls off a good fastball there, 1-1. The 1-1 to Dominguez. Hammered towards right center field. Well, there goes that streak, as that's going to be all the way to the wall. 2 hops to the wall, actually. It's fielded out there finally and by Frazier, and Dominguez will have himself a triple. Dominguez showing off the wheels, his 2nd triple of the year. So he joins the hit parade as he goes opposite field, and Frazier, who's playing right tonight, kind of, I won't say misplayed it, but definitely played it slower than he should have. And now LeMahieu 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. A chance to drive one in from third. As he takes one high and outside, 1-0. Trying to backdoor the slider was Solometo. The Pirates play DJ straight up. It'll be a 1-0. This one served towards right center field. It's a base hit. Dominguez will trot home easily. LeMahieu rounds first. He is into second with an RBI double. His 34th ribby of the year, his 16th double, and it's 6-2 Yankees as they answer Pittsburgh right back. Cabrera now 0 for 2, one of the few Yankees not to join the hit parade. Hammers one towards left center field, shallow. Van Meter is there, makes the catch. And we go bottom 4, but the Yankees score another. They're back up by 4. It's 6-2. Yoshitomo Tsutsigo, 0 for 1. Now 0 for 5 on the year. Takes the strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Now a changeup low, 1-1. Now fouls off a fastball, 1-2. Slider misses low, 2-2. Chases the curveball, strike 3, 1 away. And that'll bring up O'Neal Cruz, who grounded out to first in his first at-bat.
Now batting, shortstop.
Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Now check this swing, but it's a strike anyway, 0-2. Now slider misses outside. Good take there by the 6'7" Cruz. Playing shortstop. The 1-2. Grounded foul, still 1-2. And now again, grounded to first, out in front of the changeup. 2 away here in the 4th. Seems to be the pitch. He will pull the changeup. And that brings up Roberto Perez, who's 1 for 1 with a solo home run tonight. The first Pittsburgh run takes a strike, 0-1. Now a fastball high, 1-1. It was a hanging curveball that Perez got off of Ray as he takes one inside, 2-1. Now late on the 97-mile-an-hour fastball, the count goes 2-2. And this one, another hot shot to deep left field, but the park will hold it. Bellinger, just shy of the track, makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3-4 for Robbie Ray. We go top 5. Yankees still up by 4. As Matt Olson, Solomedo's still out there. Olson 1 for 2 with a double. Chops this up the middle. Oh, Cruz knocks it down, but Olson should reach on what should be an infield single. Cruz was nice to make a play on that, because that looked like it was ticketed for center field even with the shift, as Avi Garcia, 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI single, now steps up to the plate and chases the inside slider, 0-1. So Garcia now up to 40 ribbies. Olson not fleet of foot off of first. The 0-1, hammered foul out in front of that changeup, 0-2. Good pitch to hit, but Garcia could not hang back. You have to imagine this is Solomedo's last inning of pitching, though. He's running out of gas, and you can tell, as Garcia checks his swing on that changeup, 1-2. The 1-2 to Avi. Smack to left. This is going to get down for a base hit. Olson will go station to station. Garcia picks up his second single of the day. And that'll bring up Aaron Hicks, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. And Hicks chops this through the left side for a base hit. Olson will hold at third. Van Meter's got a good arm. It was a shallow single. And now here comes Cody Bellinger, who has 2 grand slams on the year already. He's 1 for 2 tonight with an RBI single. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Pirates, of course, will trade a run for like a double play here. It'll be an 0-1 to Belly. Swing and a miss, chases the slider, 0-2. Bellinger hit a grand slam. I think both of them actually against Cleveland, now that I think about it. Or maybe not. Okay, no, not against Cleveland, no. One was against Cleveland. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away, so no grand slam here. That brings up Bobby Witt Jr., though, 1 for 2. A double, an RBI, and a run scored. So now the Pirates can get out of this with a double play. And Witt crowns that changeup foul out in front of it, 0-1. Be an 0-1 to Bobby. Skied to deep center field. This should get a run in. The catch is made by Reynolds. Olson and Garcia will tag. Olson scores. It's 7-2 New York. As Bobby Witt gets his 20th ribby of the year. It's a bases-loaded sac fly. And now that brings up Ben Rortvedt, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI double. What's up, Derek? How's it going, buddy? Glad you could join us at least for the last game tonight. 2 on with 2 outs now for Rortvedt. And he pops it up. Hayes off a third, gets under it, makes the catch, and that'll end the top of the 5th. But the Yankees get another run. And they're back up by 5. It's 7-2 New York. Michael Chavis 0 for 1. Oh, nice. Oh, dude, congratulations, man. Congrats on it being your birthday. Happy birthday. Do you have any big plans? Are you waiting for the weekend? Or as this one chopped the third, Witt there. Fires the first, a Jetereskian throw in time. 1 away. Nice play by Bobby, as the ground ball pulled him into foul territory. Made a strong throw to Olson. That's that shortstop arm. As Josh Van Meter 0 for 1. Ooh, they called a ball. 0-1. Strike to me. Anyway. As this one skied to fairly deep right field. This one is off the top of the wall. Garcia will get it in, but it's a double. Oh, Van Meter's going for third. And he's going to be in there. The Yankees were shocked. They kind of lollygagged it. His third triple of the year, and that brings up Diego Castillo, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And he pops this up to Bellinger in left. Belly has a good arm, makes the catch. The throw home is up the line. Van Meter scores. It's 7-3 Yankees. An RBI there for Castillo. And now that brings up Brian Hayes, who's 1 for 2 with a home run. Takes a strike 0-1. Nice, Derek, nice. Sounds good, buddy. As that misses low, 1-1. And again, the umpire not giving Robbie Ray the close calls. The 2-1. That's low. 3-1. Frazier on deck. Fouled back out of play. 3-2. And now pops it up to right. Long run. Garcia will not get there, but it's foul anyway. And it'll be a 3-2 now to Hayes. Outside ball 4. And that brings up Matt Frazier, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out, and takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Now that misses outside, 1-1. So Hayes with a 2-out walk. Now a slider in there for a strike to Frazier, 1-2. And now this grounded by a diving Olson, so a base hit for Frazier. And the Pirates are threatening here in the bottom of the 5th. With 2 on and 2 outs, and now that brings up that man again, Brian Reynolds, the ever-dangerous Reynolds, out in front on a changeup, 0-1. Now this fastball punched foul, 0-2. Goes around on the curveball, strike 3. Reynolds can't believe it. Ray gets out of the jam. We go top 6. Yankees still up 7-3. Yeah, no, Andy Pettitte over Joey Gallo all the time, Derek, all the time. Dominguez 1 for 2 with a triple and a run scored. Takes one high and outside, 1-0. Dominguez has had multiple hits now in back-to-back games. Chance to do it 3 games in a row. Swing and a miss there on a fastball, 1-1. And Dominguez, if it's fair, it's gone! It is gone! Holy cow, at the top of that weird concourse thing in Pittsburgh. Goodbye, baseball! Dominguez is his 7th of the year. His 7th of the year, RBI number 15. And the Yankees are back up by 5. It's 8-3 New York. Dominguez, another multi-hit game, his 3rd in a row, gets a hold of a high changeup and hammers it to left. 465, 115 off the bat. And that finally does it for Solometo. Anthony Banda coming on now.
Number 52, Anthony.
LeMahieu 2 for 3 with an RBI double, a single, couple runs scored as that's fouled off 0-1. The 0-1 to DJ. Swing and a miss on a curve, 0-2. Fastball, changeup, curveball, cutter from Banda. The 0-2 way up and in, 1-2, as the Pirates trying to build a bridge to get through this game. Again, Eichhoff, the starter, lasted 2/3 of an inning. The 1-2 to DJ, smack to left field and fairly deep. Going back, looking up, it's gone! LeMahieu golfs one to left. The Yankees go back-to-back and belly-to-belly. Goodbye, baseball! DJ's 12th of the year, RBI 35. And the Yankees are up 9-3 here in Pittsburgh. DJ LeMahieu, Le Machine, 383 to left, 101.6 off the bat. And now that brings up Ozzy Cabrera, the only man not to have a hit today. Swings and misses on a curveball, 0-1. Cabrera ice cold lately, 1 for 7 in the series had a big double in yesterday's game, but has yet to join the hit parade today. Well, he might have rectified it now as this with the deep left center field. Everybody looking up. The Yankees have hit 3 in a row. Back to back to back. Belly to belly to belly. Goodbye, baseball. Ozzy's 16th of the year. RBI 33. It's 10-3 Yankees. Holy cow, what a shot by Cabrera. And every Yankee starter now has a hit. Dial that one for information as it's 411 to left, 100 miles an hour off the bat. That's what the information is, 411 and 100. Matt Olson now 2 for 3, a single and a double, and 2 runs scored. Fouls that off 0-1. Whew. Whew, I'm sweating. Whew. It'll be an 0-1 to Olson. And he's going to roll this to the right side, so no 4 straight home run night for us here as Chavis throws him out 1 away. The Yankees, though, have put up double digits now on Pittsburgh. Avi Garcia 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Chases a curveball 0-1. That's just the first out of the 6th inning. The 0-1, high, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup, 1-2. Every Yankee starter has a hit, many with multiple hits. The 1-2 fouled off to the right side, still 1-2. And now that misses inside, 2-2. A 2-2 to Avi. Chop to the left side. Cruz fields, fires the first in time, 2 away. And that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 2 for 3, a double, a single, a run scored. And he's going to smack this up the middle for his 3rd hit of the night. Another single for Hicks. As his average continues to climb. And now that brings up Cody Bellinger, 1 for 3 tonight with a RBI single. Swing and a miss on a cutter there, 0-1. Belly's also scored a run. It'll be an 0-1 to Belly. Late on the fastball, foul ground pop-up, long run for Brian Hayes. Near his dugout, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees score 3 more. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Dominguez, LeMahieu, and Cabrera. Like, who hit the 3rd? It's 10-3 Yankees as Zitsugo now 0 for 2 will lead off here against Robbie Ray and take a strike 0-1. Now that misses outside, 1-1. Probably Ray's last inning of work. He has not been particularly sharp today as that's fouled back at it. He has been at times. But he's also hung a couple of breaking pitches as this is chopped foul 1-2. The pen is mostly fresh. No reason to, maybe we'll have McKenzie come in and get another 3-inning save. Be a 1-2 again to Tsutsugo. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. And that'll bring up O'Neal Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs to first.
Now batting, shortstop.
Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Now a changeup blown away, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a slider, 1-2. And Now this grounded to Cabrera, deep in the hole, fires the first, gets his counterpart by a stride, 2 away. Now that brings up Roberto Perez, who hit a solo home run in his first at-bat. Swings through a fastball there, 0-1. Now this chop to LeMahieu. He will fire to first in time. The Pirates go 1-2-3 here in the 6th. Ray goes 6 strong, gives up only 3 runs. And we go top 7. Yankees up by 7 as Dwayne Underwood Jr. making his 41st appearance of the year, a 3.92 ERA, a 3-2 record, 3 blown saves. Bobby Witt 1 for 2 with an RBI double, a run scored, and a sac fly. Let's see. And yeah, let's get Tristan McKenzie warmed up. Looks like see if McKenzie can get a 3-inning save here. So Witt 1 for 2. Hammers this one to center. Hit well, but Reynolds is there. 1 away. Now that brings up Ben Rortvedt, 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Thrilled to see the lefties no longer on the mound. Swings through a fastball there, 0-1. Stratton and Fletcher also warming for the Pirates right now. Underwood, a fastball, changeup, curveball, sinker pitcher. As Rortvedt smacks that down the right field line, that's going to be a base hit. He will hold at first with a single just out of the reach of Tsutsugo. So Rortvedt has himself a 2-hit night as he just hooks this down the line. And now that brings up Jason Dominguez, 2 for 3 with a triple and a home run. 2 runs scored. Smacks this up the middle, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So Dominguez is now a double away from the cycle. And he might get one more at-bat as LeMahieu 3 for 4, a double, a single, and a home run. Also has a chance for the cycle, I believe, with a triple. And LeMahieu says, no triple for me, thanks. This one, goodbye, baseball. His 2nd home run of the night, his 12th of the year. The Yankees are now up 13-3. Holy cow, the machine. Now up to 38 RBIs as he meets Dominguez and Rortvedt at home plate. So again, LeMahieu needed a triple for the cycle, but he's like, I'd rather have a 2nd home run. It's 13-3 Yankees. That does it for Underwood as in comes Chris Stratton for his 17th appearance of the year. And now Ozzie Cabrera, 1 for 4 with a solo home run. Stratton fastball, curveball, slider, changeup pitcher. Cabrera swings to a fastball, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Ozzie. Swing and a miss on an inside curveball, 0-2. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chase the high heat, 2 away. And that'll bring up Matt Olson, who's 2 for 4 with a double, a single, 2 runs scored.
The first baseman.
He's got 4 runs scored in the series, a couple home runs, a few RBIs. He's done a little bit of everything. He made some nice plays at first. So that misses low and away, 1-0. Matt said earlier that Matty Olson is a menace to Major League Baseball. He's at least a menace to Pittsburgh, that's for sure. The 1-0. Pop fouling out of play, 1-1. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Good curveball there by Stratton. 1-2. Now the 1-2 way inside, almost hit him. 2-2. The 2-2 popped him up, jammed him with a fastball. Brian Hayes, because of the shift, comes over from the shortstop position and makes the catch, and that'll end the top of the 7th. But DJ LeMahieu, get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees up by 10 after this 3-run bomb by DJ. And Tristan McKenzie now making his 15th appearance of the year, a 5-0 record, 3-0 out of the pen, 2-0 as a starter, 4 saves, 43 innings pitched, a 2.06 ERA. Has been turned into a long relief specialist for the Yankees. Will probably be asked to get the last 9 outs, the last 3 innings here, as Michael Chavis 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1, another foul ball, quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And that brings up Josh Van Meter, 1 for 2 with a triple and a run scored.
The left fielder.
Takes a strike, 0-1. Now chops one foul, 0-2. The 0-2 from McKenzie. Another foul ball, still 0-2. Van Meter just got a piece. And then chases the high heat, strike 3, 2 away. And that'll bring up Diego Castillo, who's 0 for 1 with a sac fly and an RBI, his 9th ribby of the year.
64.
Takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. That misses just inside, 1-1. Umpire not giving McKenzie that close one. The count goes to 2-1. Guess he doesn't have dinner plans. There's a strike with the fastball, 2-2. Now this one popped up to right. Garcia, near the line, backing up a couple steps, makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 seventh for McKenzie. We go top 8. Yankees up by 10. Avi Garcia now 2 for 4 with a couple of singles. Will lead off here against Chris Stratton. First pitch from Stratton is fouled straight back, 0-1. Little out in front. Yeah, I talked about that earlier in the stream. I think it's a good thing, Derek. He's 83, man. Like, I think, honestly, I think Ruocco is going to probably be the guy, and I think you're going to start seeing them do what they did with Kay, which is have Ruocco do radio for a few years and then probably move him to more full-time television. That swung on a miss, 1 away. Because I wouldn't be surprised if Kay retires himself in 5 or 6 years. I mean, at least that's the hope. Aaron Hicks, 3 for 4, a pair of singles and a double. Chases a curveball, 0-1. The 0-1 to Hicks is outside, 1-1. The Yankees have absolutely been bludgeoning Pittsburgh this game. It's 13-3. Every starter has at least 1 hit, as that misses outside, 2-1. It's going to be a 2-1 now to Aaron. Chop to the right side and through for another shift-beating single. A 4-hit night for Aaron Hicks. No, exactly, Derek, exactly. Cody Bellinger now 1 for 4 with an RBI single. Takes one outside, 1-0. So Aaron Hicks with 4 base hits tonight, 3 singles and a double. He's got average speed off of first. As Bellinger chops this to the right side, knocked down by Susugo. He'll go to second for 1, but Bellinger will reach on the fielder's choice, 2 away, as Blake gets a hydrate. Bobby Witt Jr., 1 for 3, a double, a run scored, 2 RBIs. First pitch from Stratton is chopped foul, 0-1. The 0-1 is up and in, 1-1. The Pirates starter Eichhoff lasted 2/3 of an inning. The Yankee put up the 5 spot in the first, as this is blooped towards center. Reynolds coming on, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. We look here at the Burger King, Panda Express, Taco Bell fan cam and go bottom 8. 20 hits for the Yankees tonight. They're up 13-3 as Brian Hayes now will face Tristan McKenzie in there for a second inning of work. Hayes also walked, the one walk given up by Robbie Ray. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. Now a changeup is in there for the strike, 0-2. Just a little low with the curveball. Hayes would not chase. It'll be a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the inside splitter. One away. 3 Ks in an inning and a third so far for McKenzie, and that brings up Matt Frazier, who singled in his last at-bat. He takes a strike at the knees. 0-1. Now chops the changeup foul. 0-2. And now this chop to Cabrera. Got a nice hop. Fires the first in time, 2 away. And now Brian Reynolds, 1 for 3 with a single in his first at-bat. Struck out, though, and the game was still within reach with 2 on and 2 out. So he takes a strike there, 0-1. As that splitter misses outside, 1-1. And now a changeup low. Count goes to 2-1 on the dangerous Reynolds. Actually hits better from the left side. And chops this to Cabrera. Fields it cleanly. Fires the first. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for McKenzie. We go top 9. Yankees up still by 10. Ben Rortvedt, the backup catcher, getting the start today. 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and an RBI. Getting his average up to 217. He'll face Chris Stratton. He's trying to polish off his 3rd inning of work. First pitch to Ben is popped up to shallow right. And Chavis goes back and makes the catch in the humpback liner. 1 away. Rortvedt out in front. And now Jason Dominguez, 3 for 4. A homer, a triple, a single. Is a double away from the cycle. His first at-bat now, I think, from the right or the left side. Swings and misses on a fastball, 0-1. There it is. There's the graphic. The graphic says what I just said. A double shy of the cycle. The 0-1. Popped foul and out of play 0-2. Also looking for his first career, I believe would be his first career 4-hit game. It'll be an 0-2 to Dominguez. Checked his swing. Did not go, says the umpire, 1-2. The 1-2 to Jason. Smack to the left side. Deep in the hole is Cruz. He's just going to eat it. It'll be an infield single. So a 4-hit game for Dominguez, but he falls a bag shy of the double that he needed to get the cycle. And now that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, who has a 2-home-run game tonight and is a triple away from the cycle. LeMahieu with 5 RBIs, I believe, having himself a hell of a night. Hitting 288 now, and yeah, 38 RBIs, had 5 RBIs tonight. Dominguez, great speed off of first. And LeMahieu punches it to the right side. They'll get Dominguez at second for 1. Back to first. It is indeed an inning-ending double play. So neither Yankee completes the cycle. We go bottom 9. Last chance for Pittsburgh. Tsutsugo, 0 for 7 on the year. Does have an RBI ground out as he takes a strike there, 0-1. That misses low, 1-1. Now a splitter, chopped foul. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 from McKenzie. Curveball chopped just by Olson. Nice diving effort there. So Tsutsugo gets his first hit of the year, a seeing eye single to right. And now that brings up O'Neal Cruz, who's 0 for 3. And takes one just a little low, 1-0. Swings through a splitter there, 1-1. Changeup at the knees for a strike, 1-2. Now this one lined to left. Bellinger going back. Makes the catch, 1 away. Tsutsugo retreats to first. And now bring up Roberto Perez, who's 1 for 3 with a solo home run.
55. Roberto.
Swings through a fastball at 94, 0-1. Now a splitter low, 1-1. Changeup misses outside, 2-1. This is fouled back out of play, 2-2. The 2-2. Chop to third. This could be it. Witt to second for 1. On to first. A game-ending 5-4-3 around the horn double play. McKenzie comes in and faces the minimum in 3 innings of relief. Robbie Ray will improve to 12-2. He went 6 innings, gave up 3 runs. And McKenzie gets his 5th save of the year. Eichhoff drops to 1-5. The Yankees put up 13, a baker's dozen on the Pirates, and sweep this 2-game series, scoring 20 runs in the process. LeMahieu with a pair of home runs and 5 ribbies, your player of the game. Again, McKenzie with the 3 innings picks up the save, his 5th of the year in long relief. The Yankees absolutely dominate. Oh, we got some stuff to pick. All right. So tomorrow we'll do a couple games against Boston. We'll do Boston tomorrow. The Chris Sale versus Joe Musgrove. Save the game. And let's go and see what we got here in Diamond Dynasty. What packs and stuff we got. So we unlocked. I know we picked up some stuff. If you guys want to see my team, we got Benintendi in left, Mays in center, Justice in right, Todd Helton at first. Take care, Young. Tommy Edman at second, Franco at short, Matt Carpenter at third, Real Muto behind the plate. I'm also working on the Lou Gehrig program, so that's why I got Sal Perez here. Got to get some XP with him. Torkelson on the bench, Acuna Jr., Devers, Buxton. Oh, and if you all want to see the rotation, Seaver, Carrasco, Stroman, Webb, and Whitey Ford is the 5. Rivera, Doolittle, Alvarado. Thank you, Derek. Taylor Rogers, David Price from the postseason, Kenley Jansen, Joe Nathan, and Raiciel Iglesias. So, let's see. Let's open some packs. Let's see. Unlockables. This is just like fun jerseys. You know what? We're going to take the Diamondbacks road jerseys and the San Francisco Giant road jerseys. Oh, it's a cat. Okay. And then we'll do Padres, and we'll do these. There we go. Great. So, road unis. Actually, how close am I to the next, no, they mean this. Uniforms, NL throwbacks. Oh, close. Close to the next one. So that brings me to 14. Blah, 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 blah. Packs, open packs. All right, flashbacks and legends. I got Doolittle. I always just kind of go with whoever has the highest number. So I would I mean, I could go Rob Nen out of the pen. It could help my bullpen for sure. You know, I kind of feel like, yeah, I'm going to go, you know, I'm actually going to go with Rob Nen. I'm going to put him in the bullpen, I think. So let's see, and then I want Chris Bryant at third. He can play everywhere, and then there's Johnny Cueto. It's another good pitcher. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Chris Bryant, and then you know I'm gonna go with I'm going to go with Sean Green. I always really liked him as a player. So, but I'm going to put Rob Nen in the pen. Wow, look at that. Rivera's still much better. I was going to put him in the pen, but now I'm like, you look at his comparisons, and it's like, you're not that good. Well, he's better than David Price. Which I can understand. He's better than Joe Nathan. For sure. But it's, you know, kind of like one of those things where, I don't know, you're kind of splitting hairs. Well, maybe I shouldn't have gone with Nen. Oh, well, I don't think we're going to put him in the pen. Not going to put him in the pen. Not going to do it. Let's see. Other things I'm going to do real quick before we open up those other packs. Not uniforms. Not bad grips. Bad skins. Getting close to finishing that off. And then... let's see what we have. We had some... couple of All-Stars. Yeah, a couple of All-Stars. And then Breakout. So getting close to the Breakout Brett voucher. But... Alright, packs. Open packs. Let's see. Come on, we need some diamonds. Let's get some live series diamonds. Sell that. Oh! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Me saying it on stream? It's a Yankee? Is it Cole or is it Judge? It's Cole. It's Garrett Cole. Guys, I haven't gotten a live series diamond in freaking forever. Forever! Let's go. Let's go. Let's see how close I am with... So I still need... I need Judge. Like... That's the big one. Like, I'm not... yeah, 107,000 stubs. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And the Dodgers, like, I got Kershaw, but... Yeah, no, Judge is worth so much more. Right? Like, I mean, that's the thing. The Dodgers have 4 guys now at the diamond level. I only got Kershaw. All right. I'm probably not going to get another diamond tonight. That's highly unlikely. Unis. Oh, man. Yeah, quick sell. 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 Oh, man. Sell. Yeah, a whole lot of garbage. I'm close to 30,000 stubs, though, which would be nice. I finished the Diamond Dynasty thing, the new map, because I'm close because I'm trying to get this always intense, right? Like, it's a bunch of 95 and 90. It's like a bunch of above 90 guys here in this. And if I can get one of these, need just a few more stubs. Might grind a little bit later. Like I said, I'm also really close to finishing the Lou Gehrig All-Star program, which I would put him at first base over Todd Helton once I get that, because I'm super close to that. All I need is another 200 experience with Perez. That'll give me 10 more stars, and that'll push me. It'll give me 5 packs, and it'll give me Lou Gehrig and all that. So I'll probably grind that later. But anyway, so there's a little look into my Diamond Dynasty squad. But thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the good luck for that Cole card. I appreciate it. So have yourselves a good night. We're back tomorrow, normal time, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And I'll see you all then. Have yourselves a great rest of your Monday. Be well. And I'll talk to you all later. All right. Good night, everybody.